Talespire, Dwarm and I were messing around with it. It's something I've mentioned to Jamie a while back too. Talespire is a game that's been in development since at least 2017. It's now 2021, but it's probably by a small indie studio. But it's basically, I want to think of it kind of almost like Minecraft for our tabletop RPGs, where you can build the maps out a lot better than, say, tabletop. It's more of a map-oriented tabletop, where Tabletop Simulator or TTS is really good for. It's designed in Unity and has like card games and stuff, and there's models, and Tabletop Simulator's been around for a longer time. It's more refined, but there's a lot of things that Talespire is better at. There's just plus and minuses to it. Talespire doesn't have all the model customizations, but some of these more complex maps, like Argynvost, where we have multiple layers, and some of the maps you guys will be going to eventually, there's just different ways to skin a cat, guys. Talespire is a little bit more stable, so it'll probably work better on some of the people that are running computers that aren't as high quality. But again, I'm willing to. Here's the thing: is that Talespire is eventually just going to get better and better. They have a thing called Tailweaver. It's not out yet, but the developers use it to import custom models. So eventually, you will be able to import the custom models from stuff like HeroForge. And of course, I've already bought like a lot of models for it. But some of the main thing is, the main advantage I would say is it's designed where Tabletop Simulator is. We've really like modded the shit out of it essentially to run D&D on it, where Talespire is specifically made for tabletop RPGs. It costs $25. That's kind of the major thing. It's up to you guys if you want to drop the money, and so I'm trying to get some feedback from you guys on what you guys want to do. If you don't care, or feedback, before we start our game.
I'm easy either way. I think it's more of a. I think D&D is more up here than on anything anyway. So I'm not fussed. As a visual representation, I've said before, I think tabletop's a bit clunky. But it's not terrible. And I don't know, it's fairly easy to run, isn't it, for everyone? I don't.
What are your thoughts, Joe?
I'm absolutely down. But I don't want to force anyone else to pay $25, but I'm all for it. It looks awesome.
I showed you guys some screenshots to kind of give you some, like I showed you the Argynvost in Talespire. The controls are a little bit different. It is a little strange moving through multiple layers. Dwarma and I were walking through Argynvost, for instance. There is some, again, it's just something that we only play once a week, so it's going to get a lot better over time. That's the big thing behind Talespire. My big thing behind it is it doesn't have custom models. So I showed you guys a picture of all the models I thought you would have, like a group party picture. Thoughts, Baridian, Marcus?
I've never heard Joe so excited, so that makes me excited.
Baridian, what's your thoughts?
I mean, I'm down for whatever. I could stay here if the general consensus is staying here, but Talespire does look pretty good. So
I think Irina said she's down too.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Talespire looks pretty awesome.
And one thing that let me just tell you a couple things that Talespire has and doesn't have. It has a really good measuring tool for measuring AOEs. And so the translation, for instance, the tile translation, it translates it to a custom tile set. So every tile is 5 feet, so it does those calculations automatically. So that makes your life easier. It doesn't have the measurement stuff. So like when I move Baridian here, where it kind of measures it out, it doesn't move. It doesn't have that exact measurement, but you can use the measurement tool if you want to be real precise with it. I'm a supporter of it because I know kind of what's coming down the line. and
I think from the
it's
technical-
atmospherically they have better atmosphere. Sorry, Todd, what do you want to say?
I think from like the technical standpoint, you probably understand it a lot better than any of us, so we can't really attest. We can't really attest to that, but I think it comes down to. I'm not fussed either way, and that seems like it is for most people. But I would say if one person doesn't want to, then I think we should all stay on tabletop. I think it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
But I'm happy either way.
Sounds like to me like everybody's down. I was really just checking with Joe. I'll be honest, because Joe, I didn't know if he was 50-50 on it. But Joe's
he's big time.
He's big time into it.
He's
so what we'll do,
110.
what I'm thinking is I'd like to, it's probably going to take a while for you guys to play around with it yourself and get used to it. I mean, if you guys want to, we'll just go into it right now. Everybody's got to buy it on Steam right now. Boom.
I would do it next time.
The loading and the
credit
download.
card.
Let's not even bother with that this time around.
And then what it does is, let me describe how it works. I send out like an invite code. Your name is saved, and then I hit a button, I guess, and it says request players to the table. So in tabletop, you have a bunch of different tables, kind of like we do now with One World and Tabletop Simulator, but instead there's like all these I think they call them boards. Another big thing why I like what Tabletop Simulator doesn't really do that well is darkness and lighting. So if you guys go deep into a dungeon or somewhere and all the lights are off, well, you can actually right-click your model and hit torch. I tried to do that a little bit here in Tabletop Simulator, but it's a built-in feature in that. So again, it's just a fact that Talespire has built-in...
It's more custom towards...
tabletop RPGs.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, some of the daylight night cycles are really cool, the sun direction, and there's no weather effects, so there's no snow or rain like there is right now in Tabletop Simulator. But are you guys ready to begin our game? Enough talk, I guess?
Yeah.
I think it's cool that if it makes it easier for the DM to put the maps together and stuff, if that one seems to be more user-friendly for you.
I would edge towards it's more on your choice than ours.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's been out for a couple months, and I didn't design the map, and I wanted to give a shout out to who actually designed this Argynvost map. His name is Barbarusa. I talked to him a little bit through Steam, and he was pumped that we were using his map. But now that 2 months have passed and it's been out in early access, a lot of map creators have come out and made like pretty much all the maps. So that was another kind of barrier for me to get into it personally, because I can't design. Some of the maps, like I don't want to say which ones, are very intricate. And that's what I was doing earlier today. I was walking through one of them, and I was like, it's pretty intense.
Well, this one's fantastic, so thank you.
Like this map, for instance, is already broke. Like we can't open it up because it's already bugged out, I guess. So I'd have to reload this particular Argynvost map just to give you guys. So there is limitations. Like this, and the thing is too is syncing. One last thing I'll say is a syncing. Like with Talespire, all their stuff is housed on a server. So all the models are shared through their own servers, I think. Where for us, individual creators house it through their own cloud services. And so sometimes when we load those models, they'll show up as little balls. Or like with the case of Irina, I think last week they were kind of glitched out.
They look like that this week as well for me. Like I can tell what they are better. Like I can see the words at least on the top, but all of the actual cubes are just like doing some strobe rave action for me. So
and the polygon count in Tabletop Simulator is a lot higher than it is in Talespire. So there is an element, but I think once they integrate this Tailweaver function, which if I were a guessing man, it's probably in 1 to 2 months, pretty much is GG for Tabletop Simulator, because then we can import all the models, and there's like thousands of models. And that's now there's enough models in there. There's probably like a few hundred models, so we can get away with it, and you can use some of your imagination. But it is what it is. Ready to start, guys?
Yeah, out of curiosity, for you, are you like obviously 25 quid to buy it? But for you, in particular, you having to spend money on like their models and stuff to get.
It's all free. There's two.
Oh, okay.
It's really cool because how it works. For Tabletop Simulator, we use those Steam Workshop.
Yeah.
For Talespire, we use, there's these two websites that they do, and then you can actually just copy paste essentially strings of code. Because remember, they house all the asset models, so it's actually super easy to import. Like, I built the entire city of village of Barovia. Some guy built it in 2 parts.
It was more so as long as you're not having to spend a stupid amount of money
Yeah.
to play D&D.
But there's no money. It's all free.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's
And
fine.
I have no problem spending money on stuff like this, personally. But I don't know everybody's situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to do the recap?
I don't, because I can't.
Joe?
remember.
Do you want to do the recap for last game?
I did miss the first 45 minutes, but after that, we consecrated the amber,
Mm-hmm.
and that crazy, creepy woman with the throat scars showed up and was talking some shit to us. And then we each saw like different visions of, she said warnings of our futures. Like I saw mountain men, and that's all I remember from that. And then we took the skull back to Argynvost, where we're at right now. And Tog was lowering down these bones. Took him 3 whole rounds to do it. Now he's finally ready to fight. And this, Commander Horngaard popped out of that tomb, and he wants to kill us. Did I miss anything?
Got it,
You
Shaq.
got it.
Nice.
Paying more attention than I was.
We wrecked undead hobos.
Commander Horngaard looks up at Marcus because he's the last guy he stabbed,
Uh-oh.
and his wounds begin to heal.
Nice.
We go to the top of the round at Shaq.
All right. I think I'm a wolf. Yeah, I am.
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna bite him. Shit. Character sheet. And he has to make a saving throw, as
Did you hit?
said, or else.
Yeah, you hit him. You have to roll a. Yes, you do. Roll to
Yeah, I
attack
just-
with advantage.
You
On
fucking
11?
serious? 13.
Commander Horngaard raises his shield at you. He's like, "You will all die today." Go down the
I
line.
have my bear.
Yep. Roll
My
with
bear.
attack with the bear.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Nice. Getting him out of the way early.
The goddess Rima does not favor you. Baridian, you're up.
All
Baridian's up.
all right. So I'm gonna attack with the spiritual weapon on my bonus action.
Yep. Roll to hit.
Oh my god.
Wow. All right.
He blocks it with his shield. You must not be allowed to stop Strahd. Are you going to try to attack him, or what do you want to do, Baridian?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to attack him. I'm gonna use a second level of.
Now, I'm just going to
Guiding.
say before you do this, you see the spectral guardians. They're waiting on the outside of your 30-foot range.
We're in melee as well, so you'll have disadvantage unless you've got Warcaster if you cast spells.
Yeah, but you're going to cast a ranged
Yeah,
attack.
as a Warcaster.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to cast the second level of guiding bolt on him.
Okay, mark it on your sheet. Roll a ranged attack at disadvantage, like Toggle's saying.
He has Warcaster.
Yeah. So wait, why would it?
You don't get disadvantage when you're attacking with the ranged attack spell with Warcaster? Okay, roll to hit.
Okay.
15.
He blocks it. This streak of white light goes off of his shield, and he grins menacingly through his helmet. It's your turn over.
Yeah, that's it.
Dwarma, you're up. Horngaard
Okay.
on deck.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna do my best here. Let's see what we
I
got.
put your model out over here since you kind of like had it off to the side. We like lost it. You're right next to Tog because he's swan dive off and sprained his ankle.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
We're not casting levitate.
Are you moving closer to him?
I'm gonna move closer to him.
Okay, he uses his action. He uses one of his legendary reactions to attack you, Dwarma.
Okay.
He slashes out with a 24.
24. I cast
Shield.
shield.
Okay. Mark it on your character
Oh, and
sheet.
since I was gonna say, and since he attacked me, I'm gonna use the ability of my fire shield.
Now, does that only count if he hits you?
It
only-
counts whenever he hits me with a melee attack.
So he didn't hit you because you used shield. So it does your fire shield does not get on him.
Okay.
His
Alright, so
shield,
I'm-
his spear goes into you and deflects off your shield.
Alright, so then I'm gonna roll to hit him with my rapier.
Okay, roll to hit.
23.
That's a hit.
Okay.
It stabs into his ankle.
9.
As you take your rapier out, you notice the wound beginning to heal already. I'll mark it on his
Oh,
sheet.
and because I still have Spirit Shout on, he takes an additional 1d8.
Okay, mark it up. You have concentrate. That takes your concentration. Flip your concentration token over. We don't have the
Make a
concentration token.
concentration roll.
No, you don't. Roll the damage on that, Dorm. 6.
6 of radiant.
He's now well bloodied.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to risk this, and I'm going to pull back.
Okay, he's already used his reaction, I think, this round, so he won't get to attack you.
Doesn't he still have an attack of opportunity? Because
No,
I'm
he doesn't
moving away
have-
from his zone.
No, he doesn't.
He used his legendary reaction. Really. That's not the same as the normal reaction, if I remember right.
No, he doesn't get it.
Okay. Alright, so then I'll move back.
Okay. Is your turn over?
Yes.
His legendary reactions reset on the beginning of his turn. You see the rapier stab that you just did to him, Dorma? Heals over. He is now bloodied. He looks at Marcus. You'll be the first to fall. Attack number 1, 17. Attack number 2, 25.
That hits.
Can I overcast?
Now your turn is over.
Okay.
And you've used your reaction already to cast shield.
Alright.
17 damage to Marcus. Lysanther's up. Why don't we have Tog roll an attack roll with her? Tog usually takes over the PCs that aren't here. Lysanther, she's going to cast Firebolt the cantrip. Yeah, just roll a d20, see if we hit him.
19 plus whatever a modifier is. so
No,
it's probably
yeah, that's a hit. Roll some damage, which is 2d10. Even through the fray of contra. Her laptop burning out.
8.
Yeah, I'll mark it.
Low rapid.
Okay, go ahead. Tog. Oh, I'm sorry, that Lysanther's turn is now over. Irina, you're up.
Where am I located?
Where did I put you? You're right here.
Yep. Okay. Where is the bad guy?
He's right here. You're probably
Okay.
seeing a bunch of cubes, I guess.
No, I can see it.
Okay.
Is it he here?
Yeah, he's right there.
Okay. I want to move over to where he's at.
His eyes burn with hatred. And before Irina's turn can come out, a call from the stairway here as you guys see Sir Godfrey. And he screams out to Commander Horngaard. He says, "Stop this madness!" Horngaard looks at him, his eyes filled with rage. Irina, what do you do?
I want to hit him with my longsword.
You want to get into combat with him?
Oh no.
As you get into a threat range, he uses his. He doesn't use any legendary action because he has Polearm Master. He's a Steward Defender. He swipes out at you, Irina, with a 29, a natural 20, a critical. Do you want to use your thing, Baridian?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll go ahead and use my reaction for that.
Okay. Baridian uses his reaction from, what's the ability called?
Sentinel at Death's Door.
So, Irina, it's taken from a critical to a regular hit, but you still
Thank
take
you.
20 points of damage as he stabs into your side. What do you want to do, Irina? You want to attack him with your sword? Roll to hit, 11. As he counters you by raising his shield. He looks at Irina with intent eyes.
Come on.
You have 2 attacks.
Oh, that's not gonna do it.
Okay.
7.
Yep. Not good enough. Toggle, you're up. You're prone.
Yep, I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
Just take stock for a moment. What was it doing that? F4 on it.
Yep. Gonna move into combat with him? Yeah, you can make it. Standing up from prone just costs you 15 feet of movement. I think your movement's 25 or 30 feet.
35.
Yeah, you can reach him. You want to get into combat with him?
Yeah, I'm gonna rage first.
Okay.
I'm gonna scream. "Ah!" and run at him.
He takes an attack of opportunity using one of his legendary reactions. He hits you with a natural 18, 27,
It,
17 damage. But you take half damage of piercing damage.
rounded down.
Yep.
Yep.
8 damage.
Yep.
What do you want to do, Todd?
And then I'm gonna start swinging at him.
Swing away. You get 3 attacks.
First attack.
He has an
on
AC
my
of
hand.
20.
Yeah, totally misses.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Blocking like King Leonidas.
Yeah, too late. Should have reckless.
Yep.
Second attack, nat 20.
That's a critical.
I'm gonna put my sneak attack on this.
Yeah,
as
so
well.
let's do some damage.
Get him.
So it's
Now, how D&D, if you roll the damage in D&D Beyond, guys, it'll calculate the D&D method. So it just basically rolls double dice. So,
it's 15 plus 2 for rage, which is 17,
yeah, I'm calculating now. Roll your D6 as sneak attack damage, too.
which is an extra 2.
Okay.
Technically 4.
Okay. Does that, so here's the thing, like, your first roll is a 6, and then a 5, right? Plus 4 is your modifier, I guess?
Yep.
Okay. So how it works is you roll D6s. So I'm going to take your 5 and turn it into a 6.
Okay.
So you do an extra 1 point of damage. Since you
And
rolled so
then-
high. Is that it for your critical?
And then that's it for my critical.
That's
and then
26 points of damage as you sneak past his shield.
My offhand attack, which is a 20.
That's a hit. He's on death's door.
And that's another 10 points of damage. Some raging.
Nice. He's still up.
I see him on my turn.
Phantom Warriors are up. They have 4 more rounds, I'm thinking, before the Channel Divinity wears off. Marcus is up.
I take a big old swing at him with the heavy weapon.
Okay.
Shit.
Plot armor.
It's a little laggy.
Yeah, I see that. Pathetic. Ray blocks it with his shield. Attack number
No,
2.
I have advantage.
That's right, because you have your thing on him. You hit him.
I get a flanking bonus or no?
Yeah, +2. You hit him with a 21.
Okay.
He only
Okay,
has a
well,
20
it's-
AC, guys.
Yeah, well, I got a 20 then, because I'm doing the heavy attack. So that's another 20. Let's see if it is a crit
Yep.
for funsies. No. So 2 hits. Ooh.
Roll for damage on the first hit.
The first hit. Uh, 11 plus 3 plus 3.
How do you want to kill him?
17. Ooh. So the first one gravely wounds him, and the second one, I say, Tyr will have the best of you, and I lop his head off.
Blah. And Godfrey looks over blankingly at you. This guy over here, guys. Sir Willem Godfrey. Combat is not over yet. I remove Commander Horngaard from the table. We go to the top of round. Shaq, you're up. The specters are all back here.
What do you think, guys?
The Phantom Warriors.
I'm launching a fucking fireball.
Oh, I guess we should kill those phantom guys, right?
Oh, I forgot to attack Shaq's guy with my Phantom Warrior. Attack number 1, Shaq,
Oh,
on the
with
Phantom
the bear.
Warrior.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Wasn't your bear
All
pretty
right.
injured though, Shaq?
Yeah, it's dead. It's got.
Okay, let's remove the bear for now. It disappears
It's
into
useless
mist,
anyway.
into the fade.
Hey, it absorbed damage.
It was
Yeah.
doing flanking points.
Tanked.
And since it killed you, Baridian, this guy walks up to you and attack you. So it does an attack, then move and attack, right? 22 on Baridian. Does that hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Takes 6 points of damage. Make a concentration check, or if you have any concentration spells up. Do you?
No, I don't have any
Okay.
concentration up.
Okay, you take 6 points of damage. Mark it on your sheet. Sorry, I skipped the Phantom Warrior, guys. Shaq, what do you want to do?
Where are the other ones?
They're off in the distance, staring evilly at you.
Jack, let me take care of him. I got this.
Seeing their commander fall, they're unwavered by his final command to prevent you from returning the skull of Argynvost into the mausoleum.
Do you think I could get over there?
You're
Jack,
pretty
I got
quick.
this.
Or we just stay?
Do you want to try to? What do you want to do, Shaq? Do you want to try to move
I'll
over
stay.
there?
I'll chill. I'll let Derba handle this.
Okay, we go down to Baridian.
All right, so there's still the one that's right next to me, right?
Yep, he's now
So I'm
in
gonna
hand-to-hand
go-
combat with you.
All right, I'm going to move my my spirit weapon over.
He's uninjured.
I'm going to attack with that.
Okay, roll to hit. These guys have
Bonus
16 AC.
action. Natural 20.
Ooh, nice.
Roll another
Nice.
20 to see if you get a super crit.
And that's just with the base 20, right?
Yep,
Right.
roll another D20. It's a custom roll. It's a house rule that we use. Let's see if we get super crits. Nope. Roll damage.
All right.
And you're just attacking with like your mace or something, or your warhammer?
This is with the spirit sword. This is the bonus action
Oh, okay.
to hit. Yeah.
So it does
So-
1d8, so it does 8 plus 7. Does 15 damage.
15.
Yep, to token number 2. Okay.
All right.
He
and then
is
for-
barely wounded. I'm sorry, he's
And
wounded.
so I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on him. It's a Dex 15 save.
Okay, let me roll the save. I'm going to try something new, guys. I'm going to roll the saving throw in our combat roller. Let me pull it up. So I do the roll. Rolling that 9. Let me see. I don't think they pass. Nope, plus 0 to Dex. So he fails. Roll
All right.
damage.
So I'm going to roll damage.
As this flame erupts beneath
It's
his
6.
feet. Okay, better than nothing. He's bloodied. The ghost is bloody. His incorporeal form begins to melt away. Dwarmer, you're up.
So can I use the overcast roll on this one now?
Yeah, what do you want? What are you trying to do?
Okay, so I'm going to cast fireball and overcast it and fire it at the 3 ghosts the 3 revenants that are right over here.
Okay, you don't need to overcast unless you're trying to do something outside the spell description.
Okay. Just regular cast fireball then.
Okay, I make dex saves for all of them. I'm just gonna do it.
Could I make a remark?
Yeah.
As Baridian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
You
with
hit
the
them, they'll.
yeah, if once they take damage, they all activate. So if we, it would behoove us to maybe attack them one by one to try to single them out with all the turns we have. It's just a food for thought.
Dharma looks over at Marcus too and sees he's like on death's door, like, heavily breathing.
Yeah, Irena's not doing so well either.
The old man can't keep up anymore.
Tog, just turn up your mic a smidge. All right, so do you trying to cast Fireball on Dwarma or what? Now, from what I understand from Channel Divinity, they're just frightened of you. It does not. The spell effect does not break if they take damage. So I don't think you're right on. It does.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, I didn't know that.
It's the same as a fear effect. As soon as they take damage.
I did not know that. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we still going to try Fireball on there, Dwarma, or what?
Just do it.
All right. Cast it.
Tog eggs you on to do it anyways. All right, I rolled a save for all of them. I failed to save. Do damage. This is, see, I put tokens next to them, guys. We have 6, 5, and 4. I have Excel spreadsheet out here, guys. What damage did you roll in the fireball? I see Dwarma's actually clicking the button, which
20.
I like. They take 25
25
damage. They're all bloodied now. Awesome job. Mark it on your sheet. Are you going to do a move action at all?
I'm going to. I was like, okay, so I'm going to move. I was like, so I'm gonna move right in the front so they can all hit me.
You want to jump over the fence? Or
Yes.
move to the fence here? Like here?
Yes, I want to move to the fence, jump it over.
You can't jump it this turn because you already cast this spell. You'd have to make like an athletics check. So you can move up to the
Okay.
fence. You want to be there?
Yes.
Okay. Vladimir's turn comes up, and you hear Godfrey say, "Quickly, get the skull into the mausoleum." Lysanther's turn is up. What does she want to do, Todd?
Hearing that from Godfrey. She knows she can't lift the skull, so she's just gonna start firing firebolts.
Fire bolts or fireballs?
Does she have fireball?
No,
don't
you
know.
can use firewall.
She has firewall as a 4th level spell.
She has firewall. Use firewall on those guys.
Yeah, I'll use firewall in between us and the revenants that are coming.
So
up.
you use your pen tool that we have here, and then you're gonna mark it where you want it. Want the firewall. See how I'm just doing that? Or you can mark it here.
if
She's
I
over
remember
here.
rightly,
She's right
isn't
here.
Isn't it 30 feet?
Yeah, or something like that. 60 feet or
Alright.
something. It's pretty
That's a
awesome.
big- In that case, then I'm not actually gonna put it on top of them, so just walk straight through it. Is there any way to make this smaller?
No, because the board is small. See, that's the thing about this board too. It's the scale's a little off.
She's gonna do it like round because I think she can determine it's about that long,
Okay, awesome.
so they can't get back in through.
Okay, Irene is up.
Then
Okay, what is your turn
she's gonna
over?
Move towards the entrance if she can.
Towards
Okay.
Godfrey? Like this way?
Towards the entrance to where we got to take the skull.
Okay, she moves over here. She dodges some of the open graves. Toggle, you're up. I'm sorry, Irina, you're up.
Irina looks to the others and says, "I'm not feeling too good, guys. Should I do a healing spell on myself and then move to help move the skull?"
Heal yourself.
Awesome.
Now she's in her
I
archer
will-
form, the form of Isha.
Going to cast a spell.
Okay.
Let's see. We'll do second level. Our first level cure wounds.
Okay, roll it up. Try to click the button on your phone.
Yep. There we go. Looks like I got. Did it come up?
Yep, as an 8.
8. So I get 8 hit
We're
points
making
back.
small victories, guys. That's what matters.
And then
Okay.
I'm going to move
Okay, where do you want to move?
over by the door to help with the skull.
Okay, this is the spiritual weapon. Here you are after Command
Oh, I'm sorry.
Guard just formed down. You moved over here,
Thank
but
you.
the skull is nowhere to be
Yes.
found. The door's there. Do you want to take a bonus action and shoot somebody in your hunter form? Or do you want to inspire or cause the cutting words? Remember, you get a lot of bonus actions.
Let's take a look at my bonus actions. Give me just 1 second.
We're going to come back to you while you think about that. Toggle, you're up.
Sure.
Inspire dwarf.
And I'll inspire the dwarf.
Okay. Mark the Bardic Inspiration on your character sheet. Toggle, what do you want to do? As this huge wall of fire comes up.
Yep, still raging. Heard what the guy said. Know that the catacombs are over there. I'm gonna run over to the skull, try to pick it up, and start carrying it.
Roll strength check. Oh no, you're strong enough. You can just drag it.
Yep. that's
Drag
what
at
I'm
half speed. So I'm assuming, like, I'm just going to move you, like, right here. The skull's, like, this far, I'm assuming.
doing.
Sound good?
Moved. Yeah, it's probably about right.
Does that sound fair?
Yeah, that's right.
By next turn, but you see the door to the mausoleum is shut. Okay, let's go to...
And then I'm gonna shout, "Someone open the fucking door!"
These guys are still frightened, but these guys have now broken out. You see that they disappear into the mist.
Well, will we be able to see him because of the massive wall of fire?
I don't know, can you?
Can't see for it, I don't think.
You see the raging fire, but their faces just disappear into the mist. Marcus, you're up.
I'm going to run over to that lock and smash it.
The mausoleum doesn't have a lock.
Oh,
Just a door.
It's just a
I
door.
guess I
Break
kick
it with
the
an
door open.
athletics check.
You're trying to get your adventuring self, as you're used to busting open chests
Kick
and
the
locks
door.
and getting kind of... You want to kick open the door?
Yeah.
Roll a strength check.
Strength or athletics?
This is not athletics based. This is straight up raw strength. So it's a strength check.
Nat 1.
What the hell?
You stub your toe as as you're kind of on death's door. You must
Can I
not be
see
all
in there?
No.
I can't see in there.
You can't see in there. I don't see any windows or anything on this, and the door is shut.
You answer my question.
Top of the
turn's
round. 3 turns remaining on the divine channel divinity. Shaquille, you're up.
Can I fit in behind Marcus to try at this door?
You want to try to shove Marcus to the side and beat it down in your wolf form?
You could shove him into the door.
And
That would
do some damage
actually
to him?
kill him. I could just pop out of wolf form.
Okay, change your
Okay.
model if you want. Perfect. What are you doing?
Excuse me, Marcus.
I don't know. Can I move? Am I allowed to move?
I'll allow Shaq to like pull you aside.
Perfect.
Nice.
What are you trying to do, Shaq?
I'm trying to bust this door down.
Roll a strength check as Marcus is
I'm a
shoved
big
off
boy.
to the side. But I'm gonna say Marcus is now prone as he's shoved to the ground.
Oh, sorry. 22.
Shaq takes his big Goliath foot, slams it in sort of the stone and wooden door. The hinges pop off. The door is now open. There you go. I just open it up, and I'll now remove the fog of war on it. And you see the tome. Let me pull up the description of the tomb as you look into it.
Is there a wee dragon in there? Yeah, there is.
Now the rest of the bones are like over here, guys. So Togga's just carrying the skull, but there's like a bunch of other bones and like rubble over here. If you guys kind of remember. Let me read the description 1 second. You don't see anything. It's just like a mausoleum. I could describe more, but it is what it is. There, you see some writing on this like tomb in a way. Dwarma, you're up. I'm sorry, Baridian, you're up. Dwarma on deck.
All right. Well, since I'm still with this other revenant guy, I'm going to go ahead and use my spiritual weapon bonus attack on him.
I forgot to attack with him. Let me roll
Forgot
some
he was
damage.
there.
Yeah, I forgot he was there too. 14, attack
I
number
did
1.
too.
18. What's your AC? 19?
19.
So he missed you on both attacks. Okay, go ahead.
All right.
Sorry about
So
that.
this one's for the spiritual weapon.
Awesome.
That's 17.
That's a hit.
Cool.
This guy's number 2. He is pretty badly injured.
And that's a 7 for the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And
He's bloody.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on him again, so it's a Dex 15.
Okay. They have a +0 to Dex. I rolled a 4. So do the damage. And he might just burn up into your sacred flame.
That's 6.
Nope. He screams. His spirit screams in agony. We will return. Okay. Dwarma, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to. I was gonna say. Can I still cast Tensor's Floating? Can I still cast Tensor's Floating Disc on the skull?
I mean, you see Tog like struggling, but he's dragging it across. Shaq beats down the door. The door's open to it, and you see a bunch of bones over here. Yeah, you can cast it as a spell, but not as a ritual. As a spell slot.
What
What are you trying to do?
I can't upcast it, can I?
I'll allow it to be upcast. I'm going to use a higher level spell
Alright.
slot.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a higher level spell slot on Tensor's Floating Disc to upcast it for skull to have the Skull of Argynvost.
To help Tog out?
lifted. Yes.
Okay. Tog, you see this disc just emerge as Dwarma starts making some incantations. The disc is now as light as a feather. Can be moved at more. It follows behind Dwarma, so Dwarma has to kind of get into position. So I'll move him over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna
to
move
kinda get
up,
him into position.
and I'm gonna move up, and I'm gonna go into the. I'm gonna make an attempt to go into the tomb. Sorry, Shaq.
So let me see how much I got. You got this. You move 2 inches. So yeah, I'll allow it. You can make the skull into the tomb. Okay. We'll move
Okay.
it. Move the skull, and the guy is. You feel like a weight lifted off your hands, Tog. What do you do, Tog? You say anything to Dwarma while he dashes by you?
Oh, that was easy.
As you
Hold
hit,
my own strength sometimes.
as he passes by you, you hear almost like the wisps of like chanting music. Um,
Look, I owe you a potion after this, man. Sorry about fucking up.
don't forget the bones. Lysanther's up.
She's gonna grab.
Where's she at?
what
She's near the
gonna-
door. She's right here.
Grab the lightest thing
What
you
she-
can
what
get.
she- what she's gonna do is she's gonna grab the rope that the bones were lowered down onto, and
They're
then
on this
drop.
cushion of like stuff that you guys made, like these cushions and clothing.
So she's gonna go and grab the rope, take
Okay.
the rope, and hand it off to Tog.
She hands Tog the rope with some bones that are tied to it.
And basically all the other bones were wrapped up in this rope, and I was lowering them, so they're still attached to the rope. And hands the rope to Tog and goes, pull that inside.
Okay. I'll allow it. Irina, you're up.
So I think I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Marcus, if I can get close enough to him to do that.
Yeah. He's right next to you, so you can just move right here.
Awesome. And
Roll
that'll
the-
be a 3rd level.
Yep. Now, if you were in your other starry form, remember you'd get that bonus healing, but you could apply it to anybody within 30 feet.
Okay.
Awesome.
19.
How do you roll play?
Thank you.
Absolutely. And then I would like to use a bonus action
Okay.
to here we go. I want to do a 60 foot, I guess it's a range attack,
Yeah.
Starry Form Archer.
The two guys that you can see are over here.
Oh,
They're
right.
through partial cover and they're frightened from Baridian.
And one in combat with Baridian still.
There's one in
Yeah.
combat with Baridian. You want to shoot at this one?
I'm
He's
going to
badly
shoot
injured.
that one.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
Yep.
It should be right there, I think, for you to click on.
11.
Yeah, that's a hit. +6.
Awesome. 17. Yep. And then damage 6.
It's badly injured. It's on death's door. As you stand up on one leg, your constellational form glows, and a beam of light streaks out and strikes the ghost. Okay. Toggle, you're up. You have the bones in your hand.
I've been given a rope. See that they're attached, and I'm gonna start dragging them as best I can.
Yep, you have three, like, I want to say 3 bones tied up, I guess, and you're dragging them along. Do you want to drag them into the tomb?
Drag them as far as I can. Yeah.
Toggle the worker. Okay, they're dragging it. I'm saying they're dragged into the tomb. I can move you back here to make it a little clearer if it helps you out.
And then if we've got anything left, I'll start putting the bones on top of the altar.
Make a strength check to try to unseal the top of the altar.
Oh, it's sealed.
Not sealed, yeah. It's like a tomb. It's like a tomb, guys. It's covered.
Gonna lift the sarcophagus.
Yeah, but you're
lid.
strong as hell. Yeah,
15, but the
yeah, you pass.
I'm gonna. Oh, okay.
You get advantage too while you're raging.
Oh, I'm not raging anymore because I didn't attack anyone last round. It ran off.
Oh, that's right. And you see like some writing on around the sarcophagus. It says, "Here lies the bones and treasures of Argynvost, Lord of Argynvost, the founder and the order of the Silver Dragon." You open the tomb. There's no treasure in it. It's all missing. It's empty. I'm gonna go down the line to the Phantom Warriors. Yeah. They appear right on top of you guys in the tomb to stop you.
What?
They appear out of the etherealness.
Please tell me they're all bloodied.
They're actually... They got hit by your fireball. They have 25 hit
Yeah.
points off them.
I see them all floating and I go, "Come at me, you wee shites."
You must not be allowed. I have to try to squeeze him in here, but he's like standing right there in front of you, Tog. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 attacks on to Tog first. Oh, I rolled the wrong one. I'm sorry. Attack number 1 is a 20.
It's
Okay. You take 5 points of damage as a longsword slashes into your bare chest, Dog. The second one misses. This is attack from Ghosty number 2. 23.
I have really low AC. What was the attack?
I rolled an 11 on the previous one, so that's
Oh,
a miss.
okay. I got
6 more points of damage. Last attack on the Toggle is a 23. They're skilled swordsmen from the ghosts from the Silver Order of the Silver Dragons. You take
another 8.
yeah. How badly are you alive? You doing okay?
I'm not even bloodied yet.
Hell yeah, Tog. All right, 2 attacks on the Dwarma,
Okay, go ahead.
and you still have your shield up. 21
I
to
still
hit.
have fire shield up.
Yeah, 21 to hit. Do you want to cast
Yeah, that
shield?
hits.
Okay. So I'm going to do the damage to you first. That's 5. Now you're going to do your damage to me with your fire shield, which is your level 4 spell. It's 2d8 damage.
All right, fire shield. 7.
Okay. This is on number 4.
Okay.
This one is bloody. As the other 2 see this as well, as Baridian is out here, his thing only goes 6 inches of the frightened range. So they're actually going to start to go into the tomb as well as you see them move through the walls.
Whoa! Didn't see
I'll
that
allow
coming.
one more to attack him, and the other one will stand in front to guard it against Shaq. And I'll allow that's as far as the movement, so they get no attack onto you guys while they go into the tomb, though.
Ugh.
Okay. Marcus, you're up.
I'm gonna do healing surge. So how many dice do I get? Half, rounded down.
It's your H. It's just using your hit dice, whatever hit dice you have. Do you understand?
Yeah, sure.
So you're just managing your hit dice. Your hit dice only reset after a long rest. You may not trespass.
Well, that's a good roll.
Okay.
31.
Add it to your
12.
HP
Nice.
as you take a deep breath. Do you want to do a move action?
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so I'm back. I'm back up to full hit points. That's good. I'm going to move action right behind this dingus,
Okay, now you're flanking him, Baridian.
and then I'm going to cast as a bonus action,
Okay.
Shield of Faith.
On yourself. Okay, you have +2 AC. And you're using concentration.
Yep. Turn
Okay.
it over.
Shaq, you're up. As a
Actually
ghost
gonna-
materializes in front of you.
I'm gonna move back.
Okay. I'll allow it
Cast-
without provoking attack of opportunity.
Nice. I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip to try to get him out of the doorway.
Okay, you want to pull him out? Sweet. Roll
Yeah.
a hit roll, ranged attack roll. They have an AC of. Do you have any plus to that roll? As the holy light of Tyr is blessed upon your
Don't
forehead.
think so. Oh, it's
Yeah,
just an
it
11.
missed, unfortunately. Okay, let's go down the line. Here's your turn over, Shaq.
Yeah.
Okay,
You need
mark it
to
on your spell sheet.
rush.
Shaq, by the way, I noticed you weren't checking boxes off your spell sheet. There's a little
yeah.
check box there. Just check it. Or click that little
Oh, that's a
button.
cantrip.
Oh, my bad. Okay, let's go down to Baridian is up. Dwarm on deck.
All right. I'm going to use my spiritual weapon again on this guy next to
Okay,
me.
roll to hit.
Action.
What's your spiritual weapon look like?
It's a sword.
Awesome, that's a hit. Roll some damage. You might be able to kill him.
That's a 9.
How do you kill him?
Oh. Nice.
Muted.
Chopping him up?
Thank you for that. No, so it's just
You're
floating
miming it.
there,
I love it.
and it just lops off his head.
Your sword slashes through his incorporeal head as you see his neck and head separated just for a moment, and he gasps and sort of fades into the ether.
As
What do
you
you-
hear.
What do you do now, Baridian? That's your bonus
So
action.
yeah, that was the bonus action. Can I move after the bonus action?
Yeah, you can move.
Okay. So if I move a little closer, does it make the two spirits continue to flee from me since
It
I
does.
got what
These
two
two.
more turns?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
They're frightened,
close-
but they don't move now. They don't use their reaction at all.
Right, yeah,
They're
but
just
just for their
standing.
turn.
Yeah, they're frightened.
So,
Yeah.
so I'll
And
go
ones-
ahead and move.
They're the
Move
ones
right.
that took damage over, didn't they?
The two that came in did not. 'cause
Number
since they
4
were out of
did. Yeah, they have not taken damage. Numbers 1 and number 3. Right here,
Yeah.
these two slider tokens. So there's 2 of them in here that don't. I'll just move them out. Okay, Baridian, your
Yep.
turn over.
And then I'm going to go ahead and cast Bless.
Okay.
And I'm going to affect Shaq, Tug, and Marcus.
Okay, it automatically goes off. You're now concentrating. So you get +4 to, I
Yep.
think, attacks, saving throws, and ability checks. A D4.
Nice.
Okay. Let's go down the line to Dwarma.
Okay. How many are with us in? How many are with us in the tomb?
Quite a bit. I mean, there's
About
5
maybe
of
2
them
or
in there.
3.
There's
There's
5
5?
guys. Yeah, there's 5 guys in there swinging down at you. You're in combat with one of them.
Is that the one
These
in the
two,
back of me?
these two kind of just came in.
Okay. I'm gonna.
One is materialized on top of the tome, really.
I was like, okay, so I see him.
What do you want to do, Dwarma?
I'm going to cast mirror image on myself.
Okay. 4 or 5 Dwarmas come out. Okay, that's your
And
action.
So, and if I have any other bonus actions, I do.
It's your turn over.
Yes.
Okay.
Tog is still in the tomb, right?
Yeah, he looks pretty fresh, I guess. He's kicking butt.
Okay.
Go on. Lysanther's up.
She is gonna cancel her Wall of Fire because it's obviously not
It's a
very
concentration spell. Okay, I'll erase it.
good. Yeah, it is concentration.
Okay, there you go. Thanks for putting it out, though. The ghosts just pass right through it when they move through
Is
the ethereal
anyone
plane.
currently attacking anyone inside the tomb? Anyone like mid-swing?
I mean, there's a guy like right here standing on the tomb, but he looks frightened as he like readies his step and he's about to flee.
Yeah.
You're right here, Lysanther. What do you want to do?
She's gonna. I don't know.
Let's skip your turn. We'll go to
Yeah,
Irina.
She's gonna take the dodge action.
Okay. Taking the dodge action. She kind of moves out of the way a little bit. Irina, you're up. As you stare in front of you, as one of the ghosts begins to tremble in fear.
She is going to cast the guiding bolt spell at him
Okay. Roll to hit.
at level 2.
AC 16.
Come on, big numbers. 17.
Awesome, you hit. This is on number 1. By the way, it will break his fear. That's okay. We're learning. 21 damage.
21.
Big damage. Good job.
Yay!
As this huge beam arcs out from your arm and sprays into him. Okay.
Alright.
Who's up next? Toggle's up.
I'm just gonna start piling all the bones. I'm gonna rage first.
The case is open. The bones can be put in. It'll take you
Yeah, I'm
2
just
rounds to
gonna-
do it.
Gonna start piling all the bones in.
Okay. You put the skull in first.
I am raging. I raged as well.
Okay.
So I'm doing it.
I'm just saying you put in the skull. That's your one action that you can do.
Yep.
Okay. Dwarma, you see this happening. Okay. I'm going to go down the line to the Phantom Warriors. They're going to start slashing out at Toggle. The one, this guy took some damage, so now he's broken. They see Toggle begin to load him up. I'm going to say 3 of them are attacking Toggle, right? Well, it's pretty hard for you to get the skull in, but I'll allow it. I'll allow 2 guys to attack Toggle and 2 guys to attack Dwarma. This guy comes out to attack Baridian now. This guy moves over to attack you, Dwarma.
Go for it.
Let's do the attacks on Toggle first. The 2 guys on Toggle. Attack number 1 is 23, 6 points of damage.
Is it slashing?
Slashing, so you take half damage from all these attacks.
3. Yeah.
Now, what's your AC at, Tog?
16. So
That's
that
a nice.
hits.
Yep, another 9 points of damage from the first guy. Attack number 2.
That's
And 26, I roll a nat 19, so you take another 5 points of damage.
Which is 2.
Yep, exactly.
I'm
On the
bloody
Dwarma.
just-
On the Dwarma now, I miss with the first guy. And the second guy, I hit you with you have an AC of 21 or something, don't you?
AC 21.
Okay, he doesn't hit you because you only have like 40 HP or something pretty low. Okay, they're done, but they come out to attack Baridian. The two attacks on the Baridian. I hit you with one with a 18 natural, 7 points of damage onto you, and your blessed spell has a concentration check. Roll a Constitution saving throw, DC 10. You guys are understanding what's kind of going on? See how quick I am? I'm trying to be fast. You pass your concentration check. Your bless is still up. My turn is over. Marcus, you're up.
I'm going to turn around here.
You step over an open grave.
Yeah, and this is a baddie right here.
Yeah, he's attacking. You see him lunge out with his longsword to attack Baridian.
I run over to him and I was like, die like the rest of them.
Yeah, you're within range. Go ahead.
Oh. First
It's a pretty
one
long
is
fight.
probably a miss.
That is a miss.
Second one, that's money in the bank.
Yep, attack him. This guy has been hit by Irina's guiding bolt for 21 damage already. Let's do some damage.
Take him out.
10.
10, 16, 21 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
How are you doing 21 damage to him?
2d6 plus 2 plus 6, and then it's plus 6 because of the heavy weapon hit.
Okay.
Or is it no? It's plus 3, right?
Yeah.
So what did I say?
I have to look it up. I don't know every rule in the book.
It's plus 3 unless there's a modifier on a certain type of weapon.
Yeah, that I do. Yeah, minus
on
3 to my
death's door.
proficiency. Yeah.
Yeah.
Math.
Is
On-
it minus 5?
Yay.
We changed
No,
that
they
rule.
changed it.
We kind of nerfed it / buffed it.
So whatever I
changed
just
it.
said, 21 or something.
So you don't get plus 10 to the rule. Try to
What is it? What does a bless do, by the way?
plus D4 to the attack roll.
Oh, did my first one might have hit or no? Or was I way off?
I can't remember.
It
He's
could
badly
have.
injured.
It could have.
Yeah.
Look.
If you rolled a 4.
Roll a D4.
All right.
You might be able to finish him off with the help of your party members chiming in.
Yahtzee. Close. 1.
The little Lego
Hi.
steps into your foot. Okay. Shaquille, you're up.
A little Lego stick.
Anyone low on HP?
No, I'm good.
Because I'll just hit
How
this
does
guy with
Irina
my
look?
fists.
I think talk
I was-
is. I've got 21 out of 45.
I'm at half,
Irina's
but
bloody.
Probably above you all.
Irina's
I'll-
bloody.
I'll hit Irina with the cure wounds.
Okay, roll it up. How do you role play it?
You don't look so good.
I could really use your
Need a hand?
help. Absolutely. Please.
I'll do a second level.
Okay, roll it up.
1d8.
Yeah, there should be the box right there. Even if you like upcast it, you can just click in D&D Beyond. It should roll it up.
Nice. Yeah.
10,
10.
10. Okay.
Thank you so much. And I give him a big kiss on his cheek.
Oh! Shaq blushes.
Baridian, you're up.
All right, and so I think this is the last turn I have my spiritual weapon up because I think that's been 10, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to move him over to this guy and attack him with the bonus action one last time before it goes away.
Okay, you get flanking bonus to it because I'll say it goes around him.
Yeah, well, that's a hit. So
Yeah, he's
25.
badly injured too. How do you kill him?
Well, no, that's just a hit. So
Yeah,
this
how do you
one
kill him?
is-
He's already badly injured.
Well, I mean, with
Can you
it
slice his head
floating,
off again?
It's likened to lop off heads. You know, it's definitely a fan of it.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's a 12.
What else do you want to do?
So he's gone, right?
Yep, he's gone. Let me
All
remove.
right. So that's all gone too. Yeah, I guess for now I'm going to move into the tomb as well.
Okay, you move around that guy, you're going to get an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
Okay.
So I guess right here.
Sure.
On
Looks
top
right.
of the skull.
Yeah. Well, you know, leaning.
It's pretty
leaning
tight
this
in there.
To
He
the
misses you with a
side.
nat 1. I rolled a nat 1 and a
Technically
20.
Nice.
Yep. And
What do you
I'm
wanna
gonna start helping with the skull. So
The skull's already been placed in. You want to help with the bones?
Yeah.
Okay. You like reach over as Tog is beginning to try to lift over the bones. I'm going to allow you to get the bones in. The bones are placed in, but nothing is happening. Let's go to down the line to Dwarma.
Damn right, yeah.
I know exactly what Tom's gonna do. Sorry.
I'm going to attack this person right in front of me. How is he looking?
He took your fireball damage.
This one. Okay. So is he?
Both these guys did.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack the revenant in front of me with my rapier. Oh my goodness! That's a freaking miss.
Nat 1. Miss.
Oh.
Roll it
Okay.
up.
I'm gonna go for an extra attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my rapier again.
Okay.
19.
That's a hit.
Okay. Roll damage.
Your magical weapon pierces into the center of this ghost. Part mist. Part man. Or was a man. 10 damage.
10 damage plus Spirit Shroud.
Yeah, roll the Spirit Shroud damage.
Four.
Okay. He's on death's door.
Ooh, and then for my bonus action, since it was 10 rounds,
Yep.
right? 10 rounds, I'm going to activate
Blade Song again.
Blade Song.
Okay. Activate it. Lysanther's up.
Yeah, step forward, see one of them inside, and cast fire bolt at one.
Okay. See if you hit.
18 plus
It's a hit.
stuff. It's 2d10.
Yeah. I got one of these guys is uninjured. This guy's uninjured.
Really,
You're attacking this. This guy's hitting him uninjured. 3 damage.
Really bad.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this guy right here. He's uninjured, or now he's just barely wounded. Okay, Irina's up. Irina, you see like some light beginning to form inside of the tomb.
I am going to go inside the tomb. Have we tried to close the lid yet?
No,
Can I try to do that?
it takes a strength check. I'm gonna say this guy gets an attack of opportunity if you try to do it though, because I mean you're like strenuously doing something right in front of him.
All right.
Do you want to take an attack of opportunity and try to close the lid?
What do you guys think?
You.
It's all you,
Go with
Irina.
it. Go for it.
I
Go
missed.
for it.
Roll a strength check. As he tries to quickly slash in between Dwarma and you, his spectral blade slashes into the tomb, disgracing his former master.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Dammer goes to the Reverend and say, "Oi, ugly, eyes on me, right?"
Roll a strength check, Irina.
Sorry. Do it. Oh, I see where. Is it under saving throws, or how do I do
Just
that?
roll it as your attribute, just roll a d20 to help us out. So I think you have +0 to
D20
strength.
plus your strength.
Let's see what you
Okay.
get. DC's 10. You passed. The
Awesome.
lid goes over. A light forms around the rim of the tomb. The ghosts all look terrified. Let's go to Toggle.
Seeing the light go on, Toggle goes, the only thing that he could think of, he kneels down beside the tomb, taking any attacks of opportunity, doesn't care, and goes, "Oh, we silver dragon, we rescued your bones of your papa. Now, get rid of these bastards for us." And I'm gonna have my turn.
Roll performance check. You're not really that religious, right? And I read some of your backstory, so.
I'm pretty religious.
Yeah.
Roll,
I'm actually very-
sure.
I'm actually-
Roll
I'm
performance
actually
check,
very
Doc.
religious,
We'll say the DC is 5, Doc. Roll performance
even though I
check.
don't have performance.
That's fine.
Oh god.
You got it.
Ten.
Toggle, as the bones have been placed in, the lid has been entombed. Toggle says a little prayer of encouragement to Argynvost. The ghosts, seeing what's happened, the entire tomb begins to fill with light. The ghosts open their mouths, but nothing comes out. As the entire tomb fills with light, almost like a blinding light. Do you guys exit the tomb?
I'm just gonna sit there for a minute.
Okay.
I'm best.
Those people on the outside of the tomb, they see it. Let me pull them out. You see the giant ghost of Argynvost fly, almost like from outside of the tomb. He circles about the tomb, flies up to the top of the tower, up top here. And a beacon is lit. A shining, the sky opens as it's daytime, and a beam of light strikes down into the tower. Sir Godfrey says, "It is done." What do you guys do?
Time for one. Back up.
I come out, scratch my head, and go, "Oh, I thought that was gonna do something. I didn't, you know."
Oh, I'm gonna go.
It was
to
kind of underwhelming.
I'm gonna go to the body of the commander and see if that amulet's there.
It should still be there, man.
I'm trying to find the effect. I thought I had it. The entire tower begins to pulsate with light as the dragon's ghost kind of envelops. A beam from the sky opens up and strikes down into the graveyard as you see the souls and the soldiers of Argynvost begin to kind of move up into it. And Commander Horngaard comes up to Dwarma. Sir Godfrey comes up to Dwarma and says, "It is finished."
Told you. I keep my word. Always.
Is the wee little dragon happy now?
Yes, dwarf. We may rest now.
Did he have any gold? I know dragons like gold.
He smirks at you. He says, "Strahd must have taken all the gold."
Oh.
What a get.
He says, "I have to go." And he starts walking towards this like pillar of light which is arcing up into the sky.
Oh.
What do you?
Good
He
luck,
looks back to
Jesse.
you to see if you want to say anything else before he goes.
We could. No. I would say I was gonna say we could use his help, but
Do you know any way we could, kill Strahd? Maybe a secret your master kept.
My lover was bent on hatred, on defeating Strahd. Strahd taunted him by falling to him many times. We did not know the way to destroy him. But now that you have put the bones of Argynvost to rest, we may finally rest ourselves. Whoever's proficient in religion can make a check right now.
Ooh.
The check
Yahtzee.
this will say the DC is 10.
All right, got it.
I
What else
did
got
not. The cleric did not get it.
Well, +4.
21.
Pretty
Nice.
bad.
Dwarma, you know that, like,
Got an 18.
yeah, Dwarma got the highest roll out of everybody. Dwarma knows that Idris, the goddess of the god of travels, must be taking them finally to be judged by Tyr in the afterlife in limbo. And you see him just kind of leave, sort of like, I want to say, in a strange dimensional rift of light as his body goes away. You see the corpse that he was enveloped just kind of collapse into the graveyard where time and space is blended together as one. The tower on the top, you guys look up, it's like a beacon of light and hope. With the bones of Argynvost put to rest, for the remainder of the campaign, you guys get a +1 to all AC and to all saving throws. As the beacon, any enemy of Strahd gets this boon.
Wait, what was that again? +1.
+1 to AC,
against?
+1 to saving throws.
Nice.
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 It's like permanent.
It is a
Hello?
permanent effect remaining for the rest of the campaign.
What should we call this
Hooray!
as a bonus? Blessing of Argynvost or something?
Blessing of Argynvost works great. I thought I had this like awesome fog effect to actually show you, but you guys remember like the original fog that was up there? It was kind of like a white beacon almost. That's what it looks like. It shines throughout all of Barovia.
Nice. And
do you guys
+1
do?
Saving throws?
+1 to saving throws. What do you do, Shaq?
That brings
Shall
my
we go?
intellect saving throw to its big fat 0.
Was there
Should we go?
anything special in the tomb other than the tomb?
One to saving throws.
Kind of like what's happened with what happened in the swamp when you guys consecrated the stone. You guys see the sun begin to peer a little bit. The veil between whatever reality is in Barovia that's keeping it distant from the rest of the world of Zin is somehow breaking and reforming back.
I say one thing. We made a lot of sun in just 2 days. That's pretty good going.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get
One
on with
step-
your other lot, Marcus?
One step closer. You see his like eyes like brighten up a little bit as he stares into the sky. Just ignores your question.
Did you find anything on that big one with the spear's body?
I don't know, did I? I was looking for that.
Yeah, I know you said you were looking. So.
Yep, you did. You find
Trying
it. You find his.
Just this.
You find a well-crafted spear made of magic. Runes are all encrafted upon it.
Can I take that spear?
Of only Tog could read. You find his magical shield. My shield didn't come in time from Amazon.
Well,
I actually had a shield ordered up. It'll be in soon. He's also wearing half-plate armor. The armor has the sigil of the silver dragon upon it. And upon the corpse's neck is a magical symbol, a holy symbol of Votune. You don't know which items are magical, but Lysanthus says, I can identify them if I need to. Or can you, Dwarma?
No, I cannot.
What kind of wizard are you?
no kidding.
The one that sticks to the front line?
I thought Merlin taught you better than this. You were toting about. Can't even teach you a basic identify spell.
I had a different profession.
Knowing what you said the other day, I'm sure it involved prostitution.
Perhaps I've slept with my fair share of demons.
Well, give them to me. Should I use my spell slots, or do you want me to take the time and use the ritual on them?
Ritually cast it, lass. We need a bit of time anyway.
Yeah, you look like
Everyone
shit,
just
Tog.
Yep. Nah, I'm still good.
Lysanther kind of takes the items, the spear, the shield, and the half plate. She casts Detect Magic first, though, so mark it on. You can't mark it on her sheet, but she casts Detect Magic, and she says, "I guess she casts it. Can she cast Detect Magic as a ritual?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
no,
so.
Only if it's got the R next to.
I'd have to pull up her
Actually,
sheet.
Detect Magic. Yeah, Detect Magic. I don't think you can.
She spends 10 minutes casting it. I think she can cast Detect Magic. I was looking at her sheet earlier. She says the half plate isn't magical, but the rest of the items are.
But the amulet included.
The amulet definitely is radiating powerful magic, Tog. We should celebrate. Bust out the wine. I need a drink.
I don't have any.
Literally, I'm pretty dry at the minute.
I gave the last of my drink to Tog over here.
Yes.
Well,
What got you left?
I do have a bottle of fine whiskey, but I use it for spell crafting.
What? What kind of
Busted.
spells? Are they important spells, or can I drink the whiskey?
As long as I still have a few drops for casting spells, I shall share with you guys.
You shouldn't have said anything.
Hold that.
You're gonna drink all of it.
I'm starting to realize that now.
Just shuffles up to the cleric, holding out his hand, big eyes, looking up at you.
What? You ain't got no cup?
Finds a cup instantly.
There you go. And then I pour
Derma
all
goes.
of it to the lip of the cup.
Derma goes to Tog. I'm like, dude, you don't know where that's bit. You know what? I'm just not gonna say anything.
Thinks instantly.
I'm just not gonna say anything anymore.
I think we're kind of sitting around taking a short rest in the graveyard in the sunlight. While there's a bit of sunlight, appreciating it.
The sun, it's still cloudy, but the sun is trying to peer its way through, Tog.
Relatively sunny day for where we are.
Everybody make a perception roll. As you guys are kind of, Tog was pointing out the sky.
Ah.
The DC is 20.
Oh hell no.
Oh, we're already good. Shaq got a 20.
Shaq's kicking butt. I want to see
21.
what
21.
Baridian. Let's say Irina notices this. Irina, you think back to your past lives of when Strahd became a vampire. The sky
15.
became dark back long ago, almost ages ago. And this is the first time you've even seen the glimpse of the sun. You wonder if it's enough to hurt the vampire, but with the beacon lit, it's a step in the right direction. Lysanther identifies the spear. It's a +2 spear. Who wants it?
I'll take it.
Can you
It's a simple
actually
weapon, right?
Can you actually lift that thing?
No, I guess I can. Okay, somebody take it.
I don't think any of us are going to use it. That's the issue. You can, if you can lift it, you can take it, lad. But looking at you, I think you're going to struggle.
I'm just gonna cheat. List.
I think I'm fairly certain a spear is a martial weapon, if I'm not mistaken.
Spear is a simple weapon.
What the? What
We
the?
totally forgot about that thing.
Baby.
I said that.
Lysanther says, I need concentration, Shaq. Can you take care of this, baby?
Yeah, please.
You pick it up off the ground because she just laid it down so she could lay her and do her mat stuff. She's like, I need concentration to identify this shield.
Spear is a simple weapon.
So
Does
Dwarma,
this
mark it
mean
on
we
your
can
sheet
sell
if
it?
you want to use it. Now Dwarma can't use it because it's a two-handed weapon. Oh no, it's a one-handed weapon. You can use it as a one-handed weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but we can hold it and sell it or whatever. But I think the shield should go to Baridian.
The plus,
I agree.
It's a +2 spear. It hits a lot harder than your
Your other
Yeah.
stick.
Sure, I'll take it.
One stick upgrade for another.
Yes, but it all does the same shit. It's gonna go up somebody's up. It's gonna go somebody's arse.
Hey. No, you put heads on spears. Have you not heard of that guy back in wherever, the Forgotten Realms? Waterdeep. I don't think what realm we were in then. Yeah, he put heads on spears outside. Some people called him an impaler.
Ah. Lad.
Yes.
That wasn't his name.
We're allowing another 10 minutes to go by for Lysanther to identify the next item.
The rest of us are taking a short rest. So.
You guys take a short rest, so you can reset your short rest features and spend any remaining hit dice to heal yourself up. Feel free to also cast spells and stuff while we're just sitting here in the graveyard.
Okay. Arcane recovery for me.
It's finally easier to see stuff with the beacon lit, Tog.
I'm gonna cast a level 3 Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. Rolled it. Perfect, Irina. You got it.
Got 14. That should bring me
How do you roleplay it?
perfectly up to point.
As you call on the goddess of 9 years.
I do. I call on the Star Goddess to please heal the rest of my wounds. And a sparkle of light shines down from the sky and blesses me with hit points.
Your wounds begin to heal up.
You should try some of his whiskey. I just had a bit of that and I feel much better.
I do like whiskey.
Like 48 hit points worth of much better.
She says this shield has been enchanted by dwarven ruins from a long time ago during the last war, Toggle. It's a +1 shield. Who wants it?
Fucking shield. Pile of shit.
It's magic.
Let's give it a cleric.
Baridian, you can take this.
Yeah, I'll take the shield and strap it to my back while carrying the other shield on me as well, since they're both +1.
Oh, it really is your 1+1 as well.
Yeah.
I'll take a shield and strap it to my back just in case.
All right.
If that's the case, I can carry it. It's not an issue.
Irina, do you use a shield?
Use it.
Lysanther says.
She is a human. Let's see what her.
I think Irina uses a shield. I've seen her cast magic using her longsword and shield.
I could definitely use a boost. A shield would.
It's a +1 to your AC, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, I would absolutely take that shield if it was being passed around. My old shield got a little battered in this last combat session.
Yep. So yours then.
There we go.
I just need these, and I kiss both the X's, put them back on my back.
And it's a +1 shield.
That is correct.
Awesome.
Inscribed with runes of Dwarvish. Too bad Tog can't read.
Damn.
Does anybody read
How did you
Dwarvish?
find your way throughout stuff?
I'll cast comprehend languages.
Yeah.
Mark it on your spell sheet.
And we're just short resting.
Are you going to use it as a ritual?
No, I don't know if it is a ritual, but
I
it's
have
just
it.
a pack slot,
You
so
can-
it's not a big
It's-
deal.
I was
We're
gonna
already,
say
like,
it's a
overthinking it.
ritual.
You can
Yeah.
cast comprehend languages as a ritual.
I
So-
cast it.
As a ritual?
So wait, real quick. I
just cast it.
In languages. Does it mean I can read it?
Do
You
speak
have Dwarvish in language? Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll be able to read it as an alkalite.
How do you speak Dwarvish? What's the history behind it? Lysanther says.
Well, it's just looking through all the scriptures.
Oh, you speak Dwarvish. I say,
Yeah.
these bunch of twats are alright. Fucking nightmare in Dwarvish to him. No one can else.
Silently looks at Tog for judging the rest of us.
Well, I could see the confused look on everyone else's faces. Just like he must be drunk already.
Says the dwarf who can't read it. I mean, what?
Hey, do you understand Dwarvish as well, Dava?
I don't.
And
But
you have
being a
no idea
dwarvish
what
man
this
of your
says.
stature, you should be able to understand your own language.
I can understand it if it's spoken, just gotta read it.
But like when you drink a lot and you start saying crazy things, is that Dwarvish?
Yeah. Exactly. Plus he had the whiskey, so you know he knows a few dwarves.
The shield kind of has some faded runes around it. It must be centuries old, Baridian. And basically it talks about a dwarf named Baruch who fought in the last war and valiantly perished.
Are you reading this out loud or are you keeping it to yourself? Out of curiosity.
I'll be reading this out loud about the shield for everyone to hear.
Do I know anything about it? Just dwarven history?
Roll a history check.
Probably not then. Am I -1?
I could recall history for it. Can I roll?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my goodness, a 12.
Oh,
Oh, is it any history check? Proficiency?
you have to have proficiency in history to roll on it.
Awesome. Give it a go. Nope, probably not. 11.
Nope. The name Baridian slips your mind. It must have been a long time ago. 15 years ago, maybe? Lysanther's finishing identifying the last item. She says this is a powerful item. Lysanther will roll a history check to see if she knows the history behind the item. I think she's proficient in history, but I'm not 100% sure.
You
I
could
guess
always
she is.
pass it to me.
Yeah, we'll see what she rolls first. She says, I don't know enough yet. Why don't you take a look at this with me, Dwarma? And Dwarma, I'm going to link you the sheet of the item. Why don't you roll a history check to see if you pass it first? To understand it.
22.
Yeah. She says, you seem to know a lot more about Votune and religion, don't you?
Yes, I do. I've had a couple jobs helping out a lot of religious orders. And Votune was definitely one of those, I would not say cults, but orders that I had the extensive history and privilege to work with.
I've linked you the item where you can now read over it and then decide what to share with the group,
Okay.
as Lysanther has identified it.
Oh my goodness.
I will link you guys some
This-
pictures.
this-
Why don't you read through it first and then decide what you want to kind of share with the group?
This can help us. This can help us against Strahd. This is a holy symbol of Ravenkind. That is a symbol of the good-hearted faithful to Barovia. And it's also a symbol of Votune, the goddess of seasons. This can help root out any undead, particularly vampires. And the high priests have kept this. I would say they would have kept it safe. I don't know how Vladimir got a hold of this, but this definitely was a trump card in his fight against Strahd. And
Sounds
you know,
like
I'm
a
just
very powerful amulet.
We are lucky to have obtained it.
I've just linked it in our game chat. If you guys want to check it out.
Oh, there we go.
this is what we need. This is what we need, definitely, but who will wield it? And he looks to Baridian and Marcus, knowing of their backgrounds as fighters of, as defenders of the light. I'm like, I can't wield this.
Oh.
You guys have been here for about 40 minutes, 30, 40 minutes in the graveyard.
You know, and on top of everything else, besides vampires, it can. I've heard stories about this where you can purify food or water, or heal anybody with it, even.
Wow.
So, you know, we have something that we can use. I've also heard stories where it was able to also just turn undead. This is undead, hold vampires in their place, and probably its most signature weapon is sunlight itself. We definitely need to keep this safe, no matter what. If anybody else were to get a hold of this symbol, there's no telling how much harder our fight against Strahd is going to be. So he passes it. Should I pass it? I was gonna say I pass it over to Marcus, and I said, since you're the one that has the most experience against him, you decide who wields this.
I take it, I'm just like looking at it, just trying to understand what you're saying.
He says, do you want the shiny thing or you're gonna give it to the cleric?
Thank you, Tog.
If not, I'll take the shiny thing. Not that I can use the rest of it.
No.
Don't give it to him, he'll sell it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna sell it. I'm keeping all my loot.
Well, I peer at the amulet, and knowing Votune and the way things go, I realize that I cannot attune to it because as a follower of Adon, I have to remain neutral in most things, neither good nor bad. So this is definitely a holy item that I cannot use.
Yeah. That means you're using it, Marcus.
All right. It's been chosen. So I put it around my neck. You see me like tuck it under my armor.
Out of character.
Are you good alignment, Marcus?
Yeah.
You sure?
I mean, he's a good alignment. He's a paladin, and yeah, I would wield it, but I'm a wizard but my alignment's good.
Baridian, you can change your alignment if you want.
Yeah, I mean, if there was no one of good alignment here, then
It's up to you.
I
though.
I definitely would have. But
Now, I
seeing
I just copied and pasted this. This is exactly what it says. So I'm like, I don't cater it to like say Marcus. Now, Marcus, I'm gonna make a DM call. I mean, you're a vengeance paladin. I don't know how that's a good paladin. You're based kind of on, it's more neutral based, isn't it? As the god of Tyr is true neutral.
Yeah, it depends who he represents. Like,
I don't know. I mean, I always thought I was good. If you're saying I'm neutral, then I'm neutral.
We'll have Baridian and Marcus.
Tis justice, isn't he?
Yeah, but justice is blind, so it's true neutral from good or evil, a standpoint of good or evil. It's up to you guys. I'll allow Marcus to wield it if that's the way it's going to go down.
I feel like it was just decided and now it just got awkward.
Okay.
I
Marcus,
mean-
add it to your attunement slot.
I guess that's the only question we could have. Can some, even though it's supposed to be attuned, it's supposed to be required by a cleric or a paladin, can someone
I
with
can't use it. Put it that way.
yeah some can some
Like
Can
I'm
someone-
neutral good.
I'm neutral. Yeah, you know, can somebody with a good alignment still attune it?
Cleric and paladin only.
Well, it says require attunement by a cleric or paladin. So couldn't one of us like bestow this upon someone with a good alignment? No.
Not how it works generally.
Okay.
Lysander says this was used by a paladin, right, Dwarma, in the past?
Yes, it was.
Must have been
Tyr
blessed
was
by
lawful
goodness.
good.
He, the way we kind of represent him in our world is he's true neutral because he sits in limbo,
right.
judging all souls, and
okay.
he kind of sees good and evil
I say it's
one way.
not the same as the 5e tier. It's
Not really.
sin tier. Okay.
There's, I mean, an original rules talk, like I didn't even have alignment. But it's good that we're just talking about this so you guys can kind of discover your own characters. If Marcus ever makes a decision that's considered quote unquote non-good, it won't work anymore. So he has to stay with his alignment.
Well, I mean, good thing I'll be able to cast a spell to put it back into alignment.
Oh,
You actually do that? Wait,
I think
what's
so.
that?
I think I have to look at it real quick.
What do you think, Shaq? Lysander says.
Marcus is the man I trust. He's our hero. He's destined for greatness. Look at him. Look at his shiny armor.
look at also how old he is.
Look at his square jaw.
But didn't he just get his ass kicked during that last fight?
Forget about that.
But
I pick up the head and I throw it at her.
he's the poster boy. He's the one we put on the poster and then we do all the work.
Yeah, and if anything goes bad, of course we can also, you know, blame him.
Blame him, yeah.
Yes.
Whatever.
Everyone roll a perception check. I'll roll for Lysander.
Is there any point me rolling to have to beat a 20? Because there's no chance.
Did you get a natural 20? Who got a nat 20?
Figure out a way to.
4.
I got a 4.
How did the guy with the -1 get the highest?
Oh no, I got a
I
9.
got 14.
Perception. Hold on.
I rolled a 19 or an 18.
Okay.
Lysander is like, you guys, I don't have a good feeling about this. I say we get the hell out of here.
I'm gonna reach into my bag and grab the hilt of that sword and just see what it's telling me or what it's
Fucking
hinting.
whatever. Yeah, that's the
As you-
reason we fucking come here.
You pull the sword out, and it's like Irina needs to make a history check. As Marcus pulls out a familiar sword, or the hilt of a sword.
Eight.
Not high enough. Do you want to use a bardic inspiration on yourself?
Yes, I would love to do that.
Mark it on your sheet and then roll an extra d8. The DC is 10. So you got to roll a 2 or higher.
And I roll a D what?
D8. As you see something familiar. Marcus has kept the hilt of his sword very hidden, for he's worried if Strahd were ever to find it. The history behind this sword was Strahd dismantled it. He had a powerful mage named Xanther
I
dismantle.
got a 4.
Yeah, you passed. This is the hilt. You recognize it from your former lover when you were Tantiana.
Everything okay
Sure.
there, Irina?
Sergey. My love. This belonged to him.
Strahd's brother.
Half brother, at least from what I heard.
I wish they had never been brothers to begin with.
I thought I was old. I thought he was old, pointing at Marcus. But how old are you if he was your former lover?
Well, this was in a past life.
All right, that past life shite again. All right.
Shaq.
I've lived so many.
I'm gonna
They
message you.
all roll together. But the pain continues. Each life, he hunts me. I have faith that we will stop him.
If he hunts you, and we've just made a big hole in the sky, don't you think we should probably go then?
I think that is a wise decision.
I concur. We should definitely leave
We
these.
have to get
scraps.
that. We have to get out of here.
We need to get rid of the baby. We're gonna take it to that crazy lady outside of that town we hate.
You mean the one with the? You mean the one with the one crazy dude, and he just okay, yeah.
Green teeth, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As Shaq is swaddling the baby.
Wait, let's get out of here, guys. I feel like someone's watching me. Okay.
I was gonna say, I was like,
I'm just staring at Shaq. I didn't know.
I mean, Derma's being a twit, and he's just like, hi, whoever's watching us, like my butt.
Do we need to go back to town? Is that what you guys are suggesting for this baby?
We need to go back to town.
Well, we're gonna go and speak to that lady about. She kept going on about the fucking ambers. Maybe we tell her that we done one amber, and maybe she can point us in the direction of another.
But then give her a baby.
And give her a baby.
We're gonna dump her with an alcoholic.
I'm not staying.
Ooh.
Let's go.
I guess we should head over to, where was that location, Tog?
Outside the town that we all met.
Yeah, let's head back. We
I
need.
don't know if
Valaki?
it's a good idea to go inside the town, but maybe if we stay out the town and then decide what we want to go from there.
Yeah,
I would
Valaki?
agree.
Yes, it will definitely raise some suspicion carrying around a flesh golem inside of a city.
Well, if I remember correctly, Marcus, didn't you have a real more recent fiasco prior to meeting me?
Absolutely not.
I would believe you, buddy. You're not a very good liar.
What fiasco?
I saw a huge, gigantic fireball come up from where the burgomaster stayed.
Yeah, we're not going in town. We're gonna leave the baby with the crazy woman outside of town. That's the plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Toggle wants to go to the west of Valaki. It is right now. We've transitioned back to the board. I'm saying it's 1 o'clock or 1300 hours.
And
If Toggle wants to look up the travel times, it's on our loot sheet. Is the last tab. You can go from Argynvost to Valaki. And tell
He
me how long
definitely
it's
wants to.
I'll just take whatever you say. I'm too lazy at the minute to go find it.
I'm too lazy too. I'll have to look it up.
Oh boy, here we go.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors. Here we
I'll
go.
look it up. Here we go. Valaki to Argynvost. It's a half a day's travel, roughly.
Let's get going.
0.63 at normal speed.
No
If you
time
want
like
to, if you want to move at fast speeds, a half a day, with disadvantage on perception checks.
It's fine. I say we move quicker as I get up onto Thunder.
Yep, Thunder was just kind of chilling out, I guess, on the side. Marcus mounts this giant warhorse.
I thought you were gonna ask that sword of yours while we were on our way, if it was happy with you or not.
Yeah. Irina was just getting a little perturbed by it, so I put it away. In my bag, I just grabbed the hilt, so I'm not like showing it.
The marker's out. This is where Argynvost is. Where are we going, guys?
Does the sword say anything or hint at anything?
You kind of just are trying to do it. You're kind of keeping it well hidden, I'm assuming. As, you know, Shaq and everybody said, you had a strange feeling like you're being watched. The mists begin to form around the castle more.
We're heading away from the castle at this point. We're starting to walk.
Okay, I'm going to move you guys about here. We've moved for about a
Clarify.
couple hours, I'm assuming, right? Down the road here.
Yeah.
Traveling on the road. And Marcus kind of pulls out the sword very sneakily. Roll a sleight of hand check.
I leave it like in my bag.
Okay. So you're just reaching for it in your bag and trying to feel around, touching the hilt of the sword. It says it projects an emotion to you. You are worthy. Feels like a sense of satisfaction that you and the party were able to defeat Commander Vladimir and put the souls of Argynvost to rest. Says, if you wish, you may find and make me whole at the Amber Temple.
Oh, shit.
Figured that'd be far.
The Amber Temple is deep into the mountains. It's already been marked on your map. If you were to travel from here, it would probably take, let's take a look. Take about 3 days.
I tell the party the sword is happy or content that we bless these lands, and it wants us to go to the Amber Temple where Strahd initially gained his power. 3 days travel south. And I point at the map.
Can we need to drop the baby off at somewhere. It's very loud, and to be honest, it's starting to annoy me. Dwarven babies don't cry this much.
We can stop through this, maybe have... Dwarma, you weren't with us when we accidentally set the Burgermaster's house on fire, were you?
No.
Was he pointing at
Maybe you need to deliver the baby while we stay outside of town. Because if they recognize us, I don't know how they'll take our presence.
Maybe you can tell her when you deliver the baby that we done a little amber thing and made it all nice, and she should be happy, and because of her gratitude, she should take baby.
You could take Baridian with you as well.
Yeah.
He wasn't a part of it. A part of the unfortunate accident.
Guys are just kind of walking at a brisk pace across the road. The baby's in Strahd's hands,
Well, hopefully not.
making a lot of noise.
You said Strahd's hand, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's it. The baby's taken care of.
Well, there we go.
I
Like,
said
no more
Shaq. I
baby.
meant to say Shaq's hand.
Yeah.
Same
Have
thing.
you
Shaq, you feel
Yeah.
you feel a tug on the baby as you guys are all beginning to debate this. Roll a grapple check.
Wow.
What?
What?
Sorry, what's a
I
grapple
rolled
check?
a 4 plus this strength, so roll it. You need to roll at disadvantage, so you don't know what's going on. You feel a tug on the baby, though.
What am I rolling?
Roll a d20. A strength or an athletics or acrobatics check.
+7 athletics.
Nice.
I'm a fit boy.
Roll it at disadvantage. Roll one more time.
Shit. Sorry.
Shit.
You feel like a tug on the baby. What do you do?
Guys? I feel a pull. Something weird's happening. I pull him tighter to my bosom.
Okay,
I Like as if in a direction, is something guiding?
You just
this
feel,
baby?
you guys see Shaq, like something's happening. Like this baby's just like, he's trying to hold it tightly around his big Goliath hands. The baby is starting to scream a little bit.
I was like, rope the baby off onto Shaq.
Shaq needs to roll another check at disadvantage.
As soon as
Athletics.
I see this,
Athletics
that he's
check.
struggling to hold on to the baby.
Yeah, you see that,
I'm gonna-
that it's like coming out of his hands like this almost.
I'm gonna help him and go, what are you doing? And kind of like try and grab the baby as well. And swaddle.
Rolled a 15.
To kind of cancel out the disadvantage. The baby kind of like returns back to his hand for some reason.
It's like, will manacle fit on the baby so it doesn't decide to go anywhere?
The manacles are made for like man-made,
Probably too
human
big.
size. Yeah, it's too big.
Around its neck, surely.
Do you have your hands, Tog's
Yeah, I
hands
don't
on
know
the
if
baby too?
Good question. I don't know if it breathes.
I'm joking.
I'll roll one more time. Shaq makes
I'm
one last roll.
helping
I
Shaq.
rolled pretty bad all the time. Shaq needs to roll again. Just a normal roll since Tog is helping.
And Irina wants to tell Marcus that if
And the baby's held
anyone
on to.
should be wielding Sergei's sword, she's happy that it's him.
Shaq hears a voice. And he says, "Strong for a mountain man."
Guys, someone's talking to me.
I can take the baby if you don't want it.
No.
Who's
I
talking
want
to you?
Yeah, who is
him.
it?
It's him. The guy. The bad guy.
Oh no.
Everyone rolls a perception check. All right. The DC is 15.
23.
Nat 20. 25.
21.
God, I've been loving these rolls, man.
Behind
By the way, I have blind sight within
Four.
10 feet if anyone's getting like too frisky and close.
Sure. Let me load out this map. If I can find it.
Me, ma, baby. So I'm just thinking of
Let's put out everybody's
Just
character.
can't take him.
Give me them baby back, baby back, baby back.
I'm just putting them out like this. Give me 1 second.
Life's not managed to get in at all whatsoever.
What?
Life obviously has not managed to have any luck getting in.
Getting what?
Getting in.
No, she's not. She's like invisible like Marcus, so I don't see if she's even online. This is where I just put you guys out on the battle map.
I was
Feel free to
standing
move.
next
And
to
Marcus
Shaq.
rolls a very high perception check, so I'm going to actually put out the character that he sees. Come from behind the bush. You see a familiar face, Marcus. And Dwarma, you recognize, you've heard about this person, but in your travels together, you see her.
No.
There's two of them?
No, just one.
Oh.
Well, you just see one. Dark mist.
Do I recognize her?
Well, you've heard of her. She looks like almost like a water genasi, but her appearance has been changed. And I will now link you her picture. If I can find it. There we go. There, I linked her picture.
You DM'd me?
No, I linked it in our game chat.
Okay. Why do I have a feeling she's familiar?
So is she on the road or like in the bush?
She comes out and she says, "Give him the baby."
Do I hear this?
Yeah, everyone hears this. Everyone sees this as Marcus points her out.
Well, you're not having a fucking baby. Now piss off.
Who wants him?
Why she wants the baby?
What do you want with this baby?
She's
I'll
not
make a
fucking
sleight of hand
having
check.
it then. I'm standing next to Shaq. Like, two of us there.
Irina, make a d20 roll.
I was gonna say I look at Marcus and is he like
11.
do you know her?
I'm gonna say it happens. Irina, you see it. You feel like a gust of wind pass you, and your hair like floofs up. Long time no
something
see,
moving.
Marcus. You should have came with us to Ravenloft.
Oh no!
As
Now I know who she is.
Mist takes a step closer. You see it around her neck is two symbols. The people with religion need to make a roll. The DC is 10.
Marcus, we have trouble.
At 20 again.
Does anybody else want to roll? Or is Marcus?
I did
Blood
a
Armor gonna do
19.
it? Okay.
Marcus, we got a really bad situation over
Barhadin,
here.
you
I
notice
think
that she's wearing two symbols. One symbol is one of Nynaeve, the goddess of twilight, like yours. And her eyes are black. There's no pupils with them. The other symbol around her neck is that of the darkness, or Bool, the god of
Marcus
oblivion.
if that's who I think it is, it's somebody from it's somebody from your old traveling party.
She
Any-
follows my god.
She kind of steps closer. She says, anyone could find you with that screeching baby through the woods.
Why do you want the baby?
It's not who I want. It's what my master wants.
Why does your master want the
Who
baby?
is your master?
I can take a guess at who.
I'll make another d20 roll. Toggle make a... We'll say it's against Toggle's perception roll.
Perception.
You have to roll like a nat 1 or something. I rolled really low again.
I can roll a -1. It can happen.
You rolled a 1. Toggle! Oh no, Toggle, you feel it. A plucking of your hair comes out.
No.
Marcus,
Do
you
I-
feel it as, Toggle, I think, is standing kind of close to you, right? He's a little bit close to you. 10 feet. You feel a wisp of, like, wind turn around you.
Do I feel that she made any movement whatsoever?
She's just right in front of you. You rolled a nat 1, dude.
I mean, like, did she move at all and then my head hurt and then... Or I just totally...
You
Okay,
feel
I
like
didn't know.
something is like, you like feel a little sting on the top of your head.
I'm getting angry anyway because she's trying to take the baby.
No. Don't let her take it. Whatever intentions she has, do not let her take that baby.
I pull out both my axes and ready myself, and I say, if you take a step closer, woman, I'll fucking kill you.
Really?
I
Another
know.
woman comes up from behind you. This woman over here. I will
And I'll
link
kill
you.
you as well.
I will link you a picture.
I know who.
Could I take my shield out and then go over to Shaq and ask him to hand me the baby for my other hand?
Sure.
Okay, take him.
I'll take the baby under my protection with my shield out and all that.
Can I ask the lady if, because we worship the same goddess, that maybe she would want to make some kind of other deal with us? Other than taking the baby?
This is the other woman that comes out. What deal do you think?
Is there
Irina,
any?
don't trust him.
Miss says.
Do I recognize the other person?
Do you?
I don't know.
Roll an insight roll if you don't remember.
Well, I guess not. Well, she
It's
moved
from a
forward,
long-
so I'm gonna.
She-
Huh?
It's from a long time ago. You probably don't
No.
remember. She's carrying like a lantern that glows eerily, this woman over here.
All I know is Tog said if she'd moved a step closer, so like I charged with my warhorse at missed.
Okay, roll an attack roll. I'll roll a dex save with her. Try to dodge out of the way or something.
You're one of the
I rolled a nat 1. The butterfingers are coming
11?
out. Yeah, I mean, I like the warhorse. Let's move you back here. Let's get your warhorse out. Thunder. Here's your warhorse. Now you dismount off your warhorse? Is that what you're saying? Because you're
No.
riding it. You're charging at her?
Yeah.
Okay. You're an attacker?
Yes.
Okay. Are we going to roll initiative?
I guess so.
Yes, roll it.
Negotiations have failed.
Last time we negotiated with these people, that's what they became.
And you hear of
Irina, you shouldn't trust them.
I wanna,
They betrayed Marcus once
scream
before.
and start shouting at the other one that come out the brush and start running towards her as well.
Sure,
I
let's
won't be able to
give it a second, guys. I got to put out the initiative tokens.
I won't be able to make it as quick as Marcus because he's on his horse, but
All right, Marcus, we're settling the score now.
Okay, guys.
there's a big bad here as well, is he?
I
Here.
don't know, is he? Baridian's up
He's
first.
here.
Voice.
Baridian's
He's
up first.
watching.
All right. So I am up.
By the way, I don't have a -1 to my initiative anymore.
You're up. You're next to Baridian, so it doesn't matter. But you need to adjust
Just letting
your
you know.
adjust your initiative token on your own. Just click the plus button next to it. Baridian, you're up. What do you do? As Marcus charges forth and starts combat.
Okay, let's see how far. All right. So I'm going to move maybe just to right here.
Okay.
That'll be my move. I'm going to cast for my bonus action, second level spirit weapon.
Oh, sorry.
So I'm going to cast that.
Um,
And so the little bauble will be around.
yeah, let's put out the little bobble. Put it a little easier
So-
on this board because everything's kind of prepared here. Where do you want to summon it? You want to summon it on Mist?
Yep, I'll go ahead and summon it right there. And
Mist is
Swing
well
away.
armored. She has a shield out as
Okay.
well.
okay, I'll go ahead and strike with the.
Sure, go ahead.
All right, let me find
Mark it on your sheet.
Already did.
Cool.
All right, we got 25.
Roll damage.
All right. 6.
Okay, let me mark it on my Excel sheet here. Okay.
Oh, sorry. And then since it seems that their main goal is for this baby, I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians, which is a 15-foot radius around me. So I'm going to go ahead and cast that for my action.
Okay. Now with this one, we actually have the tokens out. Unlike with
Okay.
Talespire, guys, we don't get these little things like this. So that's one kind of, you can use like a measurement tool in Talespire and like put the globe out, which is really cool. But it's not like a persistent effect like me just putting this little thing out. That's what it looks like around you. So
Okay.
it's not within her radius.
That's fine. So, yeah, that'll be concentration. So I'll be good to go on that one. And that's
Yeah, I can't mount you up, Marcus. And there in Talespire, we can't mount you either, so it is what it is. You can actually attach your model, but I just don't have it like that, so we'll just put you right next to him. It's fine.
It's okay.
Who's up next? Is your turn over, Baridian? Marcus is up next.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Marcus rolled like a nat 20 on his initiative roll. Okay, he's charging and missed.
I'm gonna use my action to hold hold vampires out of my symbol.
You grab the symbol that's around your neck. You expose the symbol.
Yes, and I say that dawn will rise once again, and you cast it.
Okay. All right. She needs to make a saving throw.
Yeah.
What's the save at?
It says 15.
Con save?
Wisdom.
I rolled a nat 19. She passes it.
vampire.
Remove the charges from it.
Yeah, it's one charge. And
okay.
then my warhorse is gonna smash her.
Roll an attack with the
Let's see.
warhorse.
20 feet. You have to do a DC strength saving throw or be knocked prone as like my horse tramples you.
Do you have to roll an attack roll?
It doesn't say so. The horse moves at least 20 feet straight forward, and the creature then hits with its hooves. Okay, hold on, hits with its hooves. It says D20 plus 4.
Roll an attack roll. D20 plus 4.
Is it not just a charge action? Which
I know there is
just
some
have to
charges.
move- you have to move 20 feet, and then you get that damage. It's like what ogres get if they charge you. And
Yeah,
stuff
or like
that.
Shaq's Great Elk.
Yeah.
The horse moves at least 20 feet straight forward towards the creature and then hits with the hooves, which I rolled an 18. On the same turn, they must pass a DC strength or become prone.
So I'm just going to roll a strength check with her.
Did you get hit with an 18?
Let me see. Her AC is very high. No, she didn't get hit. She blocks it with their shield.
Or was it higher? No, I'm sorry, 20. Weapon attack hit is plus 6.
She blocks it with their shield.
All right, a 20 misses.
She's wearing armor inlaid dark with strange runes across it. Is your turn over, Marcus?
No, the
Or
horse
bonus
attacks. The horse attacks for the second attack. Hold on, let's see here.
I think that's a hit because you rolled a nat 19.
Or is it just one attack? One target
I think you just
hit.
get one attack, man, with the
Maybe
horse.
it's just one. Never mind.
Marcus says, well, it's nice to...
Yeah, I'm done.
Dark Mist says, it's nice to see you too, as her eyes are just filled with darkness, similar to the Urks that serve Bool. Let's go down the line to Toggle.
Yeah, damn what I said I was gonna do.
I'm gonna do Channel Divinity as well as my bonus action.
Okay, go ahead, Toggle.
I'm gonna sprint at the other woman that stepped out and went over
Yep.
and make
Okay.
it to her.
Yeah, she's not very well armored as much as Dark Mist is, but go ahead.
I'm gonna start swinging
an
at her while screaming at her in her face.
You gonna rage and go frenzy or no?
Just rage in a minute.
Okay, rage it up. 3 attacks.
Wait, let me see. Is it a bonus? It is a bonus action to rage, so I can't rage and reckless in the same turn.
I don't know. Yeah, that's
Oh
right.
no, when you make
No, you can. You
I think
can.
I can when
Yeah.
you make your first attack on the turn.
Look at Baridian knowing the rules.
I just know barbarians. I'm a big fan of barbarians.
Okay, what do you want to do, Toggle?
I'm gonna go reckless. And start swinging at 16 with the first one.
That's a hit.
25.
That's a hit.
Well, I was just rolling with advantage.
Okay. 25 it
in
is.
case I got a crit. First lot of damage is 9 plus 2, 11. I won't do my sneak attack shit yet. I get.
I don't think you can because you're not, and nobody else is attacking her right now.
Yep, I can because I've got advantage on my attack.
That's right. That's right. Awesome. Yeah, Tog. I forgot how well that works together.
Yep.
Okay, what else you want to do, Tog?
Second attack
With advantage.
with advantage 10 or bad 14.
That doesn't hit. She raises her claw up and blocks it.
And then my offhand attack. Oh, that one.
Crude. Dwarf.
Wait, was that a nat 1 or a 7?
It was a 7. It was a 13.
Yeah, it showed 1 on
Now
mine.
Shaq knows how to roll with advantage. There's ways to like do the advantage rolls in D&D Beyond, guys, and disadvantage rolls. Is your turn over, Tog?
No, I got add advantage. I forgot add advantage.
No,
12.
you didn't. You didn't get it.
Didn't hit.
No.
Yep. Ends
Okay.
my turn.
Let's go to Lysanther. Unfortunately, Lysanther is not here. But Toggle, you're going to control her, I guess, or we can have Dwarmer control her.
You right click. I can control her. I'm not fast.
Okay, I will just skip her for now, and we'll go down when you can figure it out. Shaq, you're up.
All right, let's get my elk out here.
She's going.
Okay, your bag is over here with the elk, I think. Okay, here's the elk. Where do you want him?
There's good.
Okay.
And,
You want him right there?
so-
Like you want him to charge in like you were like Marcus just
Yes.
did? Okay, we'll charge
Yes.
him in. We'll get him like here maybe. So you get a flanking bonus.
Nice.
Okay. I have the tokens for him up here, or you can just roll it in D&D Beyond. It's up to you. Here's a couple of them out here.
Oh yeah.
Let me kind of organize them for you a little bit like that.
So it's
You get a +6 to hit, so why don't you roll to hit first by clicking that button? Boom. That's a hit. That's not a hit on missed.
damn.
My Dark Lord has taught me well. I think that's it. That's the only attack you get.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go down the line. Oh, Shaq, what do you want to do, Shaq? Yeah, that was your action as a spell.
Yeah, I'll shift into the wolfie.
Okay. Shapeshift. You can also transform into a giant hyena or a big boa constrictor.
Yeah, I saw. You know what? I'll do the snake.
I don't have the snake model there. We'll just pretend.
Nice.
We'll just pretend. Why don't we kind of pick like the bear or something as this, and then we'll change it probably next game or something.
Okay. Okay.
Let's go down the line. Anastrasya is up. Anastrasya.
Before she takes her turn, because Lysa was going to go anyway.
Yeah.
She's going to pull up and magic missiles, the one that Marcus charged.
Sure.
So it's 3rd level.
Yeah, you can do that for sure. She hasn't used very many spells.
No, I kept track of what she used last time.
Perfect,
She hasn't
thanks,
got a
bud.
Level 4 spell. But she's gonna do it at level 3, so she gets 4 darts. Am I reading that right? One
Yeah.
dart plus 1 for each.
You
level,
can just
so
click
that's
it.
4
You should
total.
be able to click it right there or see it. Just roll 4d4, I think, right?
Yeah, but I can't roll it.
I'll
I
roll
have to
it.
Roll it on my sheet.
Yeah, I'll
so
roll
it's 4d4 plus 1 for each. So
11 plus 4, 15. On to mist.
there we go.
Anastrasia's turn comes up. Tog, you see the wound that you hit her begin to heal. And she has like a lantern or something on it. You see her like command it, is the best way to say it. And she says, "You've made a terrible mistake, dwarf." And a specter comes out. Out of the lantern, it's summoned. Almost like a trapped soul within the lantern. The ghost acts, the specter acts on her turn. I'm going to assume when it comes out, it doesn't get an attack, though, because it's being like summoned. Kind of make it a little easier for you. That's her action, I think. Let's see what else she wants to do. That's it for her. I'm going to say that's all she can do. She just is amused by what's happening. At the end of anyone's turn, Strahd can take a legendary action. Now he has several legendary actions he can pick from. I flip over a token to keep track of the legendary actions he uses. He attacks Thunder. Marcus's Warhorse. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, so attack on Thunder. What's Thunder's AC? I roll a nat 4.
11.
So I hit. So it takes, Strahd does 2 types of damage. One is bludgeoning damage with his claw, The other is necrotic damage. The first one is necrotic, which is 23.
Dead.
Thunder vaporizes. As like an array of like necrotic, life-draining energy, you see all the veins begin to peer out from Thunder's sort of incorporeal body and just vaporize into the mist. So now Strahd's legendary action is over. We go down the line to Irina.
So Strahd is here.
I don't know, is he?
I guess
I mean,
so.
he is. He's in the initiative count.
And let's see.
Did you even see him attack the horse?
No, you did not.
No, he'd have to be in, I guess, farther than 10 feet.
You can pull it together, Tog. You can figure it out. What else do you want to do, Irina?
Let's see. I will just shoot. There's a specter, right?
Yeah, I put out a
Pick it
spectre,
up.
Irina. Right
Okay.
next to Toggle.
I'm gonna shoot an ice knife at it.
Awesome. Mark it on your sheet. Do I have to make a save, or is this just a regular attack?
It's a regular attack, and
Yeah,
I
you
got
hit
a
with a
20,
That's a
but
hit.
not a natural 20.
Yeah, it's a dirty 20. Nice.
Rolling damage, 9. Piercing.
She
with-
is barely wounded.
Okay, so with ice knife, remember when you throw it, hit or miss, it the explodes and it takes an additional ice damage.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
Does it hit Toggle?
It would not, because it's only hitting the spirit host.
You're hitting the spirit host, or
The target
one.
with the target each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, or they get an extra 2d6 damage. So I guess the
does
bad guy
affect
has to do a saving throw.
so I'm
Yeah.
gonna say Tog and the other woman. Anastrasya makes a saving throw. So Toggle, when he comes back, I roll a nat 20. Sorry, I'm kind of rolling on the board as well. Toggle will come back, so we'll see if he gets to take it. The specter takes 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. Who's up? It is. I'm going to say that Strahd takes another legendary action. As you hear his voice call out to you, Marcus, he says, "You did not allow me to introduce myself." He attacks with advantage. He does not hit you. My turn. Dark Mist is up. See what she wants to do.
Do I like sense him when he's within 10 feet of me?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Okay.
He can still attack you with advantage, though.
Huh.
From what I understand. I'd have to look it up to be exactly certain.
I mean, within 10 feet, I basically see him.
Yeah, he's next to you. You feel his cold breath upon you. Marcus, make a wisdom saving throw. As Mist begins to chant magic out. Does anybody want to counterspell Mist?
The one time I don't have counterspell in my prepare spells. No.
Roll a wisdom saving throw, Marcus. DC 15.
All right, 16.
You pass. Okay. And you get +1. Did you add that to your saving throw from the Beacon of Argynvost? Awesome. Strahd takes another legendary action after Mist turn is over. And before his legendary reactions reset, he attacks Marcus again with a nat 20. So it's a critical hit. Do you want to negate that?
So yeah, I'll raise my my symbol of Adon and say it is not this time, and negate it.
Okay, so it's not a critical. Marcus, you take 13 necrotic plus 1d6 bludgeoning. 4
All
more
the
points of
same.
bludgeoning. We meet again, old friend. Do you not know it's rude to attack your host? His turn comes up. Strahd's turn is up. He reveals himself. He's going to stand outside of your Spirit Guardian's range. He looks over to Irina and he says, he just stares over at Irina. I'm going to cast a spell at them, of course, right? Because he's Strahd. Strahd's just going to attack Marcus. He's not going to cast a spell. So he gets 2 attacks, I think. 2 claw attacks. Attack number 1, 26. He doesn't get advantage since he's revealed himself. Is that a hit, Marcus?
Yes. I have a 20.
You take 18 points of necrotic damage. He sends the second attack to actually... so one of his attacks is hit. You're now grappled automatically. So he doesn't attack you with the second one. You're grappled, though, automatically. So we'll put out... Marcus put out the grappled token. That's how it works with vamps. They're expert grapplers. We're going to go down the line to Dwarma. Strahd's legendary reactions reset. Dwarma, you're up.
Derma looks at Derma looks at Strahd directly. So you're him.
Let me put on the wig. It's not perfect.
It's all right.
Now, I imagine Strahd looks a lot like a younger version. I don't imagine him as like an older man, like kind of they have him in the book. I see him more like a younger man, as vampirism turns your body into like a perfect version of your younger self. I see him as like, I put him as Timothy Chalamet. What do you say, Dwarma? You say, we meet
So
again
you're
or
him.
something? It is I. What do you do?
He just gives him this long, hard stare, like he knows of his prowess as a wizard, because he knows of his prowess as a wizard, and he's just like, he's trying to stare him down, trying to figure out what his plan is, but he out of the pocket of his thing, he has his hand behind his back. He snaps his fingers and sends Minerva out to assist.
Okay.
He sends Minerva out to assist Tog as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then for a spell, he's going to... I can't cast a spell and do a bonus action after
You guys,
that,
it's
right?
been 8 sessions and Strahd hasn't shown up. And
I know.
Minerva, he says, I followed you from the tower. Everyone saw it. Because you guys were there for an hour.
With the huge beacon of light, it's obvious that you saw Strahd.
Okay, are you going to cast a spell, Dwarma?
I'm gonna I sent Minerva as a bonus action to help Tog.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast Mirror Image on myself.
Perfect. I have your little bird out. Let me take a look. Where's he at? You're familiar. He's over here. You see him? I'm going to move him over to Tog. Right over here. You see now he's next to Tog. Okay.
Yes.
Back
Minerva
to top around. Yep.
Minerva assists Tog.
Now, Tog, we do advantage stacking, so you're attacking with advantage. Now you get another help action on your attack. As the bird is kind of flying around you, you get another +2 to attack. Baridian, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna move to where they're just in range of the Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
So, I guess that looks good. Oh,
Yep.
And it's gone.
Nope, we just have to flip it back over. It's a little unbalanced. There you go.
Okay. Yeah. So
I need to make some saving throws.
Yeah, wisdom 15 for.
We'll roll for Strahd first.
Yeah.
Only when they start their turn.
Okay.
Well, if they enter for the first time as well. So,
Yeah, so it's on the
they-
start or entering their turn. So it's not. They're
Yeah,
right. I don't make the saving throw yet.
They didn't enter.
Yep, that's correct. Okay, so thanks on that, Baridian. What else do you want to do?
Then I am going to.
You see, Marcus is grappled with Strahd.
Right. I'm going to take for my bonus action the spiritual weapon over to Strahd
Okay.
and strike at his back, or try to.
Sure. Roll an attack roll as your bonus action.
That's 22.
That is a hit.
All right, that's a 7.
Okay.
Then
And you notice, like, Strahd is unaffected, and you hear, like, a heartbeat as your weapon hits into him. Okay.
okay.
You still have a spell.
Yep.
Yeah, I still have one spell.
It has to be a cantrip, I think.
15-minute.
Yeah.
warning.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on him. Dex 15.
Okay. Strahd will roll a saving throw. See if how nimble is he. He passes. He dodges out of the way as the sacred flame streaks off. Is your turn over at Baridian?
That's it.
Marcus, you're up.
I'll try it again.
Try what?
Hold vampires. Every vampire in 30 feet, roll wisdom 15. Or be paralyzed.
Sure. We'll roll for Strahd first. He passes. We'll roll for Mist. Mist fails. Mist is paralyzed.
Cool.
She says, "No."
Ooh, auto criticals on
And you're still grappled with
Automatic
Strahd.
crit.
You're still
Automatic
grappled.
load on there.
Your turn is over.
No, I still have my bonus action.
Okay. Mark the charges down.
I'm going to. Yeah, why not? On a Misty Step.
Sure. I'll allow it. You get to
course
move
you
30
will.
feet. Okay. Mark your second level spell slot
6 inches and at 30 feet.
as you break grapple with him. Okay.
All right.
Perfect. Okay, Strahd uses one of his legendary actions as he explodes. I'm going to change his model to the dashing model. I can't do this in Talespire, guys. I have to do it up this or last week, probably in tabletop, so I can use my cool models. He explodes across. Let me, you guys can take a look at this model as he crouches down. When Strahd moves in his, I got to add his measure movement. When Strahd moves in his using a legendary action, he does not provoke an attack of opportunity. I'm assuming he just basically goes around you. You notice he's moving faster than normal. He has another spell effect on him as he's prepared for this ambush, essentially. His legendary action's over. We go down the line to Toggle. As you look to a specter that has emerged from the lamp.
Or if I just kill this bitch, we'll go and help the others. I'm just going to keep wailing on this. Actually, I'm going to go into a frenzy. I am
Sure.
going to go into a frenzy.
You have 4 attacks.
I'm going to mark it down.
You guys are level 7. Come on.
And I'm going to start wailing on this woman in front of me.
Awesome.
How do I roll with advantage?
I don't know. How does he do it, Shaq?
Like this, I think.
I don't see you rolled it with advantage. I just see a single roll. Usually it has like a bracket around it with 2d20s.
You right click on the roll and you select advantage.
Yeah, I'll just do it twice. So it's 11, 13 for the first.
No, it's not good enough, Tog.
Come on, one more.
I'm going to attack again.
Okay. There you go.
Right.
There you go. You figured it out, Tog. 24. That's a hit.
24.
Yeah. 17 plus
damage
14.
on
17, 14.
10 plus 2, 12, plus I'm going to do my sneak attack just in case I miss. Another 6. So
Max damage on the sneak attack.
18 damage total. for that
She's
attack.
wounded.
I'm going to attack again. Third attack. Oh, advantage didn't work. 18.
That's a hit.
Damage again. 5, 9, 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And then my offhand.
Your offhand does half damage.
Here we go. At 25. to hit.
Awesome. Really high rolling.
And half damage, so it's 9, 10. Oh, is it
5.
half damage just on the weapon?
It's on the weapon damage. Yeah, it's
Okay,
because it's
so
not magical.
it's rounded down to 4, then plus 2, so it's 6.
Thank you.
Because of my rage.
She is well bloodied. It's your
Good.
turn over toggle.
Ends my turn.
Okay. All right. Strahd will use a legendary action to attack Marcus.
Is he just going after Marcus?
Just going after Marcus. Attack. A 10. So I rolled a nat 1. Tyr is with you today. Let's go down to Lysanther. Do you want me to skip you, Toggle? So you want to figure out what you want to do with that Lysanther? You know what to do.
Lysantha is... I did figure out what she's going to do.
Okay.
She is going to do... Oh no, go down one because I've missed it. And then I'll come up to hers on the next aftershock.
Okay. Shaq is up.
Yeah,
You're your giant constrictor. You're right next to Strahd now.
Yes.
You wanna
First, my
attack
elf is
Strahd?
My elf's gonna take a swipe at the Misty woman.
Yep. Roll an attack with advantage.
So I can do it through here.
Yeah. The 22, that's a hit. Roll damage, and it's critical damage. As she's paralyzed.
Yeah, it's an automatic hit, right? Or is
No,
it
it's
just
I think it's an
automatic
attack with it's an attack with advantage because he starts to go through the armor of the creature, but he gets a critical hit since it's paralyzed. So he rolls 2d6, so that's 12 plus 4. Right? 16 points, 16 damage to mist. That's it. That's your turn. Or what do you want to do now,
I'm
Shaq?
gonna cast Constrict on Strahd.
Yeah, I think you have to attack him, and then you get to constrict him. So roll an attack roll on Strahd.
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, your luck has turned.
That's my turn.
Okay. Anastrasya is up.
She's going to use Gus, by the way.
On who?
Strahd.
Okay. Roll. Do I have to make a saving throw?
It's a saving throw. Strength 15.
My body is perfect. He resists it.
Nah, she was trying to get him away from me.
Anastrasya is up. The Spectre is now attacking at advantage. Anastrasya casts Dispel Magic on Mist. I'm going to just roll a d20 to try to see if it happens. I rolled an 18, a little high. Mist has been dispelled. The hold breaks. The Spectre attacks on Dark Mist. Yes. The Spectre attacks you, Strahd. I'm sorry, the Spectre attacks you, Toggle.
Yep.
Because we're on Anastrasya's turn. I'm just going to roll a d20 and see what we get, or two d20s. I thought I had the card out. Let me get the card out. I rolled really bad. So the answer is he didn't. The Spectre does not hit you. Anastrasya's turn is over. Irina's up.
Quick question. Can you use a feat, or does that have to be an action, or is it a bonus action?
What are you trying to do?
I wanted to use the Mask of Many Faces and disguise myself as...
Yeah, it's just an action.
Okay, so I'm going to
But Strahd has already seen you, right?
But I could blend in with the others, right?
Sure,
if
you
I
can
cast
try.
myself as Dharma, because he has like multiple
Yeah,
out.
for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, smart. Yeah,
That's
right.
how I'm going to go with that.
Okay, you turn into
Brilliant.
Dwarma. That's your action. Do you want to do a move action at all? What about a bonus action too? Remember all those bonus actions you have? You want to inspire someone?
Yes, I definitely do want to do that. Let's see.
That's pretty smart.
I know fighting Strahd sucks, guys, but it is what it is.
Hey, kill this
Bonus action. I
He
will
saw
go
you
into.
guys light the Beacon of Argynvost. You guys stayed there for an
I
hour.
will. Who needs my inspiration?
Marcus.
Marcus.
Marcus, give it to Marcus.
Yes. I'm gonna pull out my wonderful instrument and play a wonderful tune to give him plenty of inspiration
Okay.
to fight Strahd.
Quick question: what was your musical instrument?
It was a lute.
Okay, good. No bagpipes. We're not doing Amazing Grace.
Damn.
Is your turn over, Irina?
Yes.
I have bagpipes.
I think I do too.
I am going to now attack with Strahd again on Marcus.
I do too. That's
I
crazy.
rolled a 14, so you rolled low. That's his third legendary action. Dark Mist turn is up as she breaks out of the paralyzation effect. Let's see what she wants to do.
No, how'd she break out?
She was dispelled by Anastrasya.
Spell magic.
Oh, I didn't realize that was possible. Okay.
Well, any effect can be dispelled. It's considered magical.
Sure.
Depends on the.
She
what sort of
casts
power,
Cure Wounds on herself. Okay, she heals herself. And then her body also heals herself too.
Oh, and since she's in the circle at the start of her turn, she
Yep.
has to make a 15.
Make a saving throw.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
He
Strahd did it
passes.
as well.
Strahd is outside of the circle. If you
He
look down
moved
here.
through it, didn't he?
When he moves... Yeah, but he doesn't begin his turn on it, right?
It doesn't matter if he moves
But he-
through it for the first time. He still has to take damage.
It's
He has
all...
to make the save.
I'll make the save with Strahd for entertainment purposes. He rolls a natural 20.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Mist moves 6 inches over here. And Dark Mist turn is up. As Dark Mist turn has come up, Strahd makes his last legendary action on Marcus. You change the boon. You cleanse the land. Marcus takes... I'm sorry, I rolled the wrong one. You take 21 points of necrotic damage, Marcus. Plus D6.
What'd you hit me with?
I hit you with 66.
No, you hit me with a roll of 66? A
Yeah.
hit roll of 66?
No, I hit you with the roll of 27 or something. Let me look it up. I hit you with the 27, nat 18.
So how
Take-
much damage?
21 plus 4, 25.
Cool.
You still up?
Yep.
Strahd is getting unamused. You were so rude to attack us. All I wanted was the baby. And Irina. He draws his sword. He says, Bull, east wind gather. He casts a spell. Are we counterspelling it? Or we just
No
know
one
it's
have
has a
no
counterspell?
counter spell
No,
in
no.
this group.
You see Strahd just move around like a slashing wind. Let me take a look. Let me read the spell again. He casts Steel Wind Strike.
Oh, fuck!
He makes a melee spell attack against each target, up to 5 targets, I think, within 30 feet. So attack number 1 onto Marcus. He gets a +9, I think, to hit. Let's do attack number 1. He misses Marcus. As you just see him transform into wisp of wind, and he seems like he's almost like teleporting with extreme speed around the battlefield. So he moves away from Marcus, right? When he does this, he provokes no attack of opportunity. He goes to the next person. I won't attack Lysanther because she's not here for now. I'll do the next one onto Shaq. 17. Did I hit you in your bear form?
Yes. Snake.
Snake form? My bad.
Snake bear.
I'm keeping track of her HP if you want to hear.
It does 60, 10 damage. I'll roll the damage over here.
60, 10.
27 points of damage of psychic damage.
Not bad.
Okay, that's his second attack. He then darts over to Dwarma, who doesn't have his blade song up. He rolls a natural 1, Dwarma.
Okay.
He goes over to Baridian.
Does he have to make a wisdom saving throw?
I'll allow
for
it,
that?
sure. Yeah, I'll allow it. Strahd, by the way, is uninjured. He fails his save, so roll the damage. And he does the attack onto you. With that 14, he's been rolling pretty low. And then he... I guess he's going to go to Lysanther as the last person. 19 hit points of damage? All right. He hits Lysanther with the 15, and Lysanther hasn't cast Mage Armor on herself. Let me roll the damage. That was not the damage. It's 60, 10 damage. 39 points of damage to Lysanther. I think she's dropped. I think she's dead.
She's unconscious.
Lysanther drops unconscious. Put the unconscious icon out next to Lysanther if you can't talk. We go down the line to Dwarma. 2-minute warning. Sure, we're probably going to end it after this, after Dwarma's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast fire. I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Okay, on who?
I'm gonna cast it on
That's
Dark
fine.
Mist.
Okay. Dark Mist makes a dexterity saving throw. I fail. How much damage did it do?
33.
Dark Mist falls unconscious.
Bitch, you're going
Nice.
down.
But you see the burn marks slowly begin to heal over. Already. Let's go down the line to... That's the end of the that's
wait,
end of the round.
I was gonna say before we go, bonus action, Blade Song.
Awesome.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, let's not forget
Okay.
that. Did you guys have some fun at least? I mean, Strahd showed up because you guys were there for an hour, right? And he sees this huge beacon go off in the whole land, so I had to think about it. If you guys would have left earlier, he wouldn't have got you.
Sure.
We had a... I think we would have taken a short rest. We wouldn't have thought about it that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to... I'm not trying to bully you. So we ready to switch over to
Honestly-
Talespire? You guys want to try it?
Yeah.
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 Honestly,
it's gonna be a bit awkward halfway through a fight, isn't it?
It'll be fine. I'll save it kind of on stream and kind of figure out where you guys are at, on the board and stuff. And so I'll kind of duplicate it into like a forest. I don't have the forest even loaded in Talespire. But where we're going to go in the future, Talespire is going to be... I don't know how this fight's going to turn out, for starters. So, there's a lot of different ways. But going forward, we're going to need it as we kind of go deeper into the adventure.
Literally by the end of next turn, we're only gonna have Strahd up because I'm fairly certain I'm gonna knock this other bitch unconscious.
Yeah, they're pretty weak. I mean, you guys are level 7.
And I'm gonna coup de grace with the rest of my attacks. I'm gonna make sure she don't get up.
Yeah,
what it's worth.
sure.
My God, I have to thank you. I have to thank you, sir, because this was a long time coming. I'm sure Marcus, this is a long time coming. We're taking that.
I had this
Like,
whole
we're
role
taking
play
down
thing
one
set
of
out, and
the-
you guys just attacked him.
Yeah, no, we're not showing these guys any quarter.
Irina, you look a little distraught. Are you okay?
Yeah,
freaked
no,
out?
I think that's awesome. I was just wondering, like, who are the two people that were with him? They were part of the group, but they got turned earlier.
Yes. So
In the
Mist
game?
Mist was a previous character in the previous party who was actually tempted by Strahd. And so the story was that she went before our first game, guys. She went to Ravenloft to try to just talk with Strahd, but Irina and Marcus didn't go. But if you guys watch the videos and stuff of Mist, she actually renounced her god in front of Strahd before.
Renounced her god.
She was totally
One of them
beschwitten
killed
by
an
it.
innocent. They like read a book and became evil. They stabbed, I think, one of the other party members.
Jeez.
Oh man.
So
Yeah,
there's
there's not much of a negotiation with them.
I'll
And
link
they
some
got-
story
they
stuff.
They got then into like a coach and there was like escorted to Ravenloft to not be harmed, but
Is
you can
this-
see what happens.
Is this other woman an ex-party member as well that
No.
we're fighting?
Anastrasya is someone you met outside of the Durst Manor. So, if you remember, there was those whole vampire spawn. Remember them? And she was a part of that. I'll link them into. She's one of the
There's like
brides of
4
Strahd's. So, I have to work on my.
God, that really was like at the very beginning of the whole entire campaign.
Yeah, it was at the very beginning, or roughly near
Now
the
I
beginning.
remember Anastrasya. Yeah.